And now we're live.
Monster.
All right. Good job.
I'll make that my new profile picture.
That's good, man.
Oh my gosh.
My wife got me that.
It's got real working mouth action.
Woo! Yeah. What are you trying to say?
I could go a lot of
Is that a
ways.
euphemism? It sounds like a euphemism.
Rock crusher.
Hey, we're live. That's right. Remember?
Let's all just sit on one side today.
Yeah.
Come on over, Josh.
Come on over, Jack. I said I was ready, but here I am on the ground.
Should I go back to the golem?
No, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's good now. We're good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Chronicles of the Coast. That is our stream. Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing through an adventure of Dungeons and... We can't talk. Sorry. That is my face going dumb. Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We play through spoiler free so that our players go through a customized version of what's going on. The storyline is that our players are going through the aftermath of what you as a player may have caused. What havoc and destruction and wanted other miscellany that you may have done to people out there. I'm the Dungeon Master and I'm good with words today. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So we're just gonna hop on over to the players and just jump into it.
Okay.
As soon as the players are ready.
I'm sorry.
We're missing two of them. I don't know where they are.
Alright, well you guys...
What am I always looking up to up there?
There we go.
Oh, hey.
God, is that you?
Father,
Hi, everyone.
Jeff Andrews.
Sorry we're starting a little late.
And Finn's sweet man peach.
Finn, sweet man Peach, little man.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously, that should be my wrestling name.
Sweet man peach.
Absolutely.
Sweet man. SMP.
Here you go. Whoa.
Ah, shit.
Funky rhythm.
Yeah, that was great.
That's...
I thought I turned the volume off, but I was wrong.
That's why you're the bard, man.
Yeah, that's...
Alright.
That's the sound of our bard doing his thing.
Yeah.
Last week, our players had delved into the dungeon in order to progress a little bit further and try and move along with their lives, get it a little out of beneath the thumb of Rat Tail, and, well, Rat Tail has sworn that she never wants to see them again. They have progressed further into the dungeon. They found an archway with a beautiful wooden veil on the other side. Though they were all tempted, none of them dared pass through, except for the familiar, who gained a blessing of damage resistance.
Quite the blessing. This is our
Huge
tank
blessing.
in the hole.
Yeah, for one hit. One hit. Your familiar gets one shot to not die.
Yeah.
Do you let it slip?
Yeah.
Just let it go?
You're not gonna let it fade.
Gotta take the opportunity. One shot.
After that, though, the players moved on.
They went for
They
it.
found a few things that were of interest and nearly blundered into a beholder fight, but they lucked out with scouting on behalf of Sunday
Hey. Cold World stealth.
Oh yeah.
and Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
15, 16.
I don't want this.
We won the day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this cursed, huh? We got too many, like, dead crumbs in it?
Crumbs all over the goddamn carpet. That's for Marizo out there. If she's listening, she'll find that funny. Bees? Sorry.
So yeah.
And there you are.
Beholder
You're
fight.
standing over the dead bodies of the people in this room. There is a dead beholder. It was dead already. Now it's re-dead.
Mm-hmm.
Dead again.
We have returned it to death.
Cole is covered from head to toe in black undead beholder ichor.
Still flying.
He Superman through like the center of it and exploded.
What is that? What even is that thing?
It's
disgusting.
How does it taste?
I told you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Prestidigitation.
I'm like taking a shower.
Flying.
Like a magic wind, shoots out, and just like blows it all away.
The kilt.
Now gleaming. What is this place?
Oh, you get a little bit right.
Thank you. Well, that'll keep my blood going for a few days.
Oh shit. What? Okay. Can you tell me what this is?
Yeah, this is definitely a beholder. I've seen these before.
Oh yeah, from the clan, beholder beaters. I don't know why I never put that together.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough one to miss, but it's there if you look.
Yeah, I was too busy, doing real cool things.
Praying to your gods.
Yeah.
The thing is this one was already dead. This one, if you look, you can see the flesh is already desiccated. It was a zombie, I think. Or something. Maybe not a zombie. Maybe some other type of undead.
Sunday's already started moving around the room looting.
Yeah.
I'm sure she has. Sunday, our missing player Rick, is on autopilot for the moment. Sunday immediately begins traveling through the room, searching over the recently deceased for things that could be of value. I have Sunday's information. I'll do a couple rolls. You go ahead and tell me if there is anything that you want to do in the meantime.
Just secure the room like always.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look around the bodies for distinguishing marks. I'm assuming they are all members of the Xanathar. But
Oh yeah.
yeah. Like rank. Like if I can, because I think their marks have rank in them.
Is with an investigation check, can we tell if there's
Yeah.
a rank to these guys?
Go ahead and give me... It would not be an investigation check. It would be more along the lines of a intelligence check.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go with history. I don't feel like that fits. It's kind of just an obscure intelligence check on if any of you would know what to look for on that.
Okay. I'll make the roll.
Seeing as how none of you are members of the gang.
Yeah. I don't think it makes sense.
Well, I mean, we've seen a lot of these guys. We've seen a lot of these tattoos.
I've seen a lot of dead ones. Kick this guy.
Yeah, no, speaking, I'm waiting to tell you that Cole splits one in the head with Zax.
Oh.
But go ahead.
I
Yeah,
got
like-
a,
That's a good idea, Cole.
13. Are you gonna give me my proficiency bonus too? Since
No.
Okay, so 13. 14. I'm sorry. 14.
Looking at the markings and tattoos, they are covered in all sorts of different tattoos and affiliations of bodily graffiti. They're a canvas. It is near impossible.
Oh, and a lot of the you were saying the
Yeah.
circle with the beholders?
There is certainly every one of them does have a circular tattoo with a dot in the center and 10 spokes radiating off, but for the most part, there's nothing on them that would denote one to be higher above the others.
Okay.
The sound of a watermelon getting split in half fills the room as I sink my axe into his skull.
I jump.
Just making sure.
Next time, tell me when I'm out and splash them.
Press to whatever.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Sunday, having gone through all of the different things,
No monster squealing when I cut into the brain?
no,
Okay. Yeah. Aliens, face suckers.
Sunday has finished perusing through all the things, and she's like, "Guys, look what I found." She realizes her mistake, nonchalantly tries to pocket a bag, but it's already out in the open. And collectively, you all find 1,600 copper pieces.
Oh, we're rich again.
They were all in.
We're rich.
1,600 copper. Sunday, were there any
200 silver pieces.
Oh,
Throw me that bag.
sorry.
Sunday takes a bag off the top, throws it to you. You open it up to find 240 electrum pieces.
Whoa.
Wait, so 240.
200 silver,
Yeah.
240
Oh.
electrum, and 130 gold.
You want me to hold on to that?
Yeah.
Alright. In the bag of holding.
I carefully hand it to Cole.
A shiver goes up your spine as you see it disappear into the bag of holding.
Ever hungry.
Thoughts, bro.
Those teeth.
I just keep hearing the words, stick your hand in. Stick your hand in.
What if it's a bag of devour?
I don't know, Vince. Just stick your hand in. Sunday,
Rat tail?
We all float down here.
It's too early.
Why do I smell potatoes?
Too soon.
Yeah, like, Finn just had like a war flashback here for a second.
His eyes. Come back to us.
Were there any missives, letters, or notes? Were these people carrying a message for anyone?
Nothing that I could find.
Okay. What does it look like they were doing here? Does it look like we just interrupted them, came upon them? Were they camping out? Is that what they were doing?
You're the one that did the investigation on their bodies for the tattoos, so I'll go ahead and let you know that you kind of... Wasn't it you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you know that you kind of...
Sorry.
looking around with that, your passive investigation, which is something I didn't know existed at one point in my life, lets you know.
It's a 5e thing.
Yeah, lets you know that they definitely were stationed here of sorts, maybe as a watch or a post or a patrol, but they have been here for at least a couple of days. You see that there is a pile of refuse in a corner. They have brought supplies with them that are half diminished, as well as the fact that they had been sparring and practicing and polishing armor or resting or reading. They were not just hunkered down for a short rest. They had a purpose to be here.
Maybe they were waiting for us.
Maybe they were waiting for us. Do they have...
What about the red-haired girl?
The red-haired girl.
prisoner.
She had a weapon.
Was there more than one?
She did indeed. However,
Wait, did we?
the woman with the fiery hair, as you go over to look at the body, she was in fact a fire genasi. So, unfortunately, looking over everything and grabbing her weapon as you do, you go over to investigate and inspect the body. You see her lying there, the hair still kind of giving off a little bit of the glimmer of flame to it. You reach down to grab the weapon. Had it been a magical weapon itself, you would have felt something, as magical items kind of give off a little bit of that power. So you can know by the touch, even anybody, but you don't feel anything.
It was just a long sword, short sword?
I believe it was a long sword.
Halberd or something, I thought.
It was a halberd, that's right.
Yeah. It was a halberd. Are there any, okay, so no like wanted posters of us or descriptions of us anywhere?
No. No missives, no info.
What if we take their stuff and like disguise ourselves as them?
Red jerks.
Hey, we're getting distracted on the map here.
There's a bunch of jerks in there. Map says it.
Is there an altar at the end of this big room?
That's the Goblin Bazaar.
Oh, that's here. Right, we're over here.
Yeah.
Let me get this up for everybody.
Okay. Looks like there's about maybe a few days rations left, at best.
No, we're good.
So they
No.
been here.
Of their own rations.
Right.
Just trying to get an idea of like if they were waiting for someone to meet them other than us, maybe that person is going to be there soon based on how low their rations are.
They were cooking around a fire, right?
Yeah.
Is there any like coffee on it or something still?
Because if they were there to meet us and kill us, they'd have enough rations for a return trip. But if they just had 1 or 2 days left, then they were probably waiting for somebody to meet them.
It could be a patrol. We're in their
They said that they were
territory.
camped out here for a while. So if it's a patrol, it's more of like a little outpost.
Yeah, like they're the people who sit at the edge. Like when we met the goblins the first time,
Mm-hmm.
like they had outrunners, right? Scouts.
Be nice if we could ask one of them. Can you talk with the dead body thing, little man?
No, my scroll is gone.
So, I can't talk with dead bodies.
I could pretend. Would that make you happier?
That would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna pretend that it wouldn't, but
I cast minor image on one of the faces to make it look like it's moving. How's it going?
Holy crap! I sing my accent to it. Brain monster! Brain monster! That's what you do when they come back to life. Let's just move on, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we're close to the turf, right? They said this is the way that goes down to Skullport.
and my sources tell me that Skullport is completely under the control of the Xanathar. There are no other factions in control there.
This is literally their turf.
Yeah.
That's why there's probably guards out here.
So you think that these are guards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how many other entrances are there to the third level?
Probably not very many, but why would Skullport?
So they
is
only need
a-
like one spot to protect.
Why would they guard Skullport though? Because it's a city that they want to
Yeah, because they're gonna.
invite people into. It's
No, they're probably charging like money just to go through this area.
some admission.
Yeah.
Maybe we
So you
should.
think this was a shakedown?
Oh yeah. Like,
And they would have let
look
us
at this
go by?
thing, and I kick the beholder.
Beholders aren't known for shakedowns.
You think this thing wasn't here to just like be muscle?
I don't know.
I don't know. This is a tough crew for a shakedown.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They're here for a purpose.
It's a show of force.
Yeah, it's quite the force.
Yeah,
Either way,
we messed them up good.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
You
let's
guys
go.
messed them up good. I just sat there and sang.
So what do you do?
So we searched 20B
You did?
and it was empty.
Did you? I don't recall you guys saying that you searched anything.
In the back room? I thought we searched.
No,
Didn't Sunday do an investigation?
nope.
Sunday searched the bodies.
Oh, Yeah. I'd like to look around and search the room.
I don't
All
have
right then.
the best perception, so
Somebody
I
who's
can't.
proficient.
How about a little bit of inspiration there, Cole?
Sunday could help me.
Yeah.
Sunday will assist.
Sunday's proficient, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
advantage.
you have advantage on your check.
15.
15. Well then, interestingly, yeah. As you're going around the room, going hither and thither, looking through and through at everything.
You know the way
step-
Coles do.
Yeah.
Hither.
What's hither?
Hither.
Cole, what you got there?
You sound like Roller from Sesame Street. Like,
We all just sit around and watch this.
I have been reading Monster at the end of the book a lot, so if Cole turns into Grover, just let me know.
hello there, it's your favorite monster, Grover.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're really good at the voice.
Yeah.
Great. Maybe I could do Yoda one day or Miss Piggy. Sorry. I am so off topic tonight. I'm being
It's okay.
bad.
Hopefully we're funny. We've got 11 viewers, so we're funny.
Please tell us we're funny.
Throw bits at us.
You go through the room, looking here and there, investigating everything, poking and prodding, and it's not very difficult for you to actually, now that you're taking the time, to spot an area that is definitely off. And as you see that the brick, actually it's not brick, sorry, but the room carved from the actual stone of the mountain, you see that there is a spot where there is the minor seam of a hidden door. And you kind of give it a little work around here and there. You're trying to figure it out, and you find that if you are able to get a blade of a dagger in one side and push on the other, that you can pop it open, and it will pivot on its central axis. And this lets you step in. You can now see that there is, in fact, a hidden room on the map.
Can you see people doing all that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just sitting there watching this. It's like a beautiful mind moment here.
Like pulls out a little secret dagger you guys didn't know he had.
Pulls it out from his man bun.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't
Oh.
have a man bun. That would be great.
That's totally on your character sheet.
yeah.
You have a secret dagger.
Yeah, a secret dagger.
Yeah, he like pulls it out of his beard.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If it
like,
wasn't,
it
let me
didn't. Nobody
see your
knew
character
the
sheet.
whole time. Like
Yeah.
the end of the
Let me
knot
see
was
your character
always
sheet.
a sword, a small dagger. That he pulled out.
What do we find in the other room?
It opens up.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and
Oh, is this the other side of 20B or is this 20B we're talking about?
20B on the other side. It opens up.
You didn't answer my question. Are we
I said-
talking about this part of that adds on to 20B?
Can you see from
Yeah,
there?
just start scratching it open.
Okay.
Tell me where you want to go.
We found a secret
Yeah.
passageway.
I will follow my big pale-born friend into the secret passageway. Finn, you coming?
Yes, but Sunday, are you gonna be able to sit in the front here and keep an eye out? I mean, we're walking into their territory. This is obviously gonna be trapped, right?
You want Sunday to go in front?
Maybe look for some traps real quick.
Okay. Paula, stand back.
Okay, great.
Okay. Could be dangerous.
So I'll do another perception. In
Mhm.
this next room with assistance from Sunday. Oh yeah, 18. That's 19. Take it.
Yeah.
19. You do not hear anything, and you see little. For the most part, it is a stone hall that turns and leads off to the next direction. You approach it quietly, poke your head around just for a quick glimpse before you pull back so you can process what you might have seen.
Sure.
You didn't see anything.
There's a room
You gamble for a second look, another longer glance. As you peer around the corner, you look down and you see that the hallway has an alcove set into it. In the alcove, you see that there is a stone arch, much like the one that you had seen before that opened up to fields of green.
And what are the little symbols on it?
This one is different.
You don't say.
You don't say.
This particular arch has the symbol of a rust monster.
Oh shit.
The symbol of a rust monster?
Yeah.
A flat-out depiction.
If you could,
I
if you
take
could
the
turn
halberd.
a rust monster into a hieroglyphic
Okay.
and make that
Like a scarab rust monster.
Guys, I
not
got an
like
idea.
a scarab. No, I mean if you could like flatten, take an artistically talented 6-year-old and draw a rust monster. That's what you see in this circle.
Gotcha.
So I take the halberd that I looted off that girl,
Mm-hmm.
and from as far as a halberd will reach, which is pretty far,
Yeah.
I poke one of the symbols with the metal end.
As soon as you do so, the metal end, the halberd itself, you hear a little spark of static and flies off of the arch, courses over the halberd, and then like the halberd, the tip of it starts expanding in this unusual way, like a sponge, a dry sponge that takes on water. It begins to grow and turn brown, and then slowly over the whole course of the thing, it arches this way, and piece by piece, in seconds, the entire head of the halberd has rotted away to iron oxide and dropped into rust on the ground. The portal itself, the gateway, opens up, and it opens into another room of somewhere that you don't recognize. Not fields of green.
Fala, don't touch the runes.
Oh God, Paula, yeah, stay.
Okay. What runes?
Yeah,
Paula says around the corner.
What's going on up there, Cole? I hear.
I found another archway and I activated it.
Congratulations.
God, you are on a roll.
Can we? Let's. Is it safe? I mean, to come around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll step back here.
I like squeeze in between
It's,
Cole and Sunday and come around the
It's
corner.
not like another world this time. It's like a room.
A room.
Yeah. Take a look.
What's it look like in there?
The room that you see in front of you appears to be the same type of stone that you see in all of the other areas that you've been into in Undermountain so far. It appears to be almost completely empty, with the exception of a few bits of detritus on the floor. You also see, alarmingly now, there is a spot on the ground. As you get closer to the portal, you can see that it has two doors, one to the one side and one to the other of this room. And one of the doors has a bloody handle, a bloody doorknob.
Oh shit.
Okay. This looks like a job for Archie. Archie?
There is also a rune, like the other one, floating in the center of this portal, pulsing with magic.
Oh, in the center of this portal?
In the center of the portal, as soon as somebody were to cross through, like it did before, it gave a blessing to Archie.
What's left of the halberd? It's wooden?
You now
Wooden
have
handle?
a wooden handle about
Spear.
8 feet long.
Okay, but it was like an axe head.
Well,
It's just the blunt end.
it's just a blunt end
Okay.
of a pole.
So it's more of a quarterstaff?
While he's investigating, I sharpen that end into a javelin.
Okay. More of a spear, but yeah.
Mhm.
Sure, just one.
You'll have an improvised spear.
Alright, so I'm going to take a look at this rune and see if I can figure out what the blessing or otherwise might be using my magical training. It's not great.
But the dice is great.
Yeah, 11.
I want one of those.
You absolutely do not recognize anything about this one.
Okay.
Alright, this is your department, Grim. What'd you figure out?
Not a whole lot. I think if I want to learn more, I'm going to have to take a few minutes and try and figure out what kind of magic this is.
Your boon doesn't work for that?
No, no, more for the science department. Alchemical, technological, all the fun stuff I can't get my hands on right now. Freaking curse.
Well,
So
let's figure this one out like we figured the last one.
I'm gonna.
What's this door doing here?
You guys found a door?
Get in here, Finn.
Get in here, man. All right. I mean, looking in the room, there's two doors. One of the handles is bloody. Somebody was trying to escape, and they weren't having a very good time of it. I look back in. I don't see a skeleton in there. Do I see?
Survival. Can I check how old the blood is just from where I'm standing?
No. Not necessarily. Although it does.
Does
No.
it look wet or does it look dry?
Does it have a sheen to it? Or does it look
I mean, I'm far enough away that I could. You can say I don't
That's
know.
definitely no. I think that you have a very valid point here. Let me have you go ahead and roll that survival check.
Yeah, that's not bad. 15.
It is in the process of drying.
Oh, so it's kind of fresh.
Wait, so did you send your familiar through there?
No, I think a bit of a description stopped that from happening. So there's a rune floating in the center of this doorway, I guess, much like the other door had.
Like an alarm?
No, it gave Archie some
Wow.
juice.
Like a boon?
Yeah, like a boon.
Okay.
But this one is a little bit scarier than the last one because it made that axe head disappear into a pile of rust, so it could be dangerous.
Did it activate it?
What?
I mean, we used wood, right? Last time?
Yeah.
So, the wood didn't explode or anything like that when we stuck it against it.
Nope.
So, would it be safe to say somebody could walk through here and walk through out?
It depicted a dead tree on the last one. I never thought to ask, but did the branch wither?
Well, we just used some tinder. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
already
right.
dried.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And I have the other key. Fala holds up a tree branch taken from the portal.
We're gonna need that, Fawn. Hang on to it.
Well, We're supposed to be going to Skullport. Do you guys want to walk through here?
Kinda. But then again,
I mean, Sunday is gonna. Guys, I'm cursed. I want to get uncursed. You hear from like the back. Look at me, Grim.
look, yeah. Look at me. I mean, somebody died in there. That much, or somebody. Well, maybe they made it out. To be honest, because the body's not in there. But
Most likely, was there a scuffle?
There's nothing in there to let you know if there was or was not a scuffle.
The blood looks pretty fresh, maybe a day.
Okay, well.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like we gained much from going in there.
Using my insight, does it look like any of the objects in the room are not what they seem?
Give me an insight check.
Like, where you going in there?
Oh. That is a 17, 18, and 19.
For the most part, the detritus that is in there is just like bits and pieces of rock that may have fallen over time. There does appear to be there is a discarded gauntlet actually that you see. It appears to be the gauntlet of someone who would be one of the queen's, not the queen's guard, one of the royal guard of Waterdeep.
I pointed out to my fellows. You guys see that gauntlet?
You also notice the blood on the handle. It's only on the handle. There's no blood on the floor, or the walls, or the door. Just the doorknob. Somebody with a bloody hand.
Dude,
And a gauntlet on the ground.
there's a gauntlet on the ground. The only thing that's metal, right? Right? So, I'm wondering if somebody got disintegrated in this room, being very familiar with that recently.
What? Did you say that out loud to us?
Yeah.
Grim.
I mean,
Is there blood afterwards?
disintegration means gone. No blood.
Yeah, well, if your hand's already bloody and you touch something, you still leave a blood residue, correct?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well,
So
what if he
how
got
did-
disintegrated as soon as he touched the door? Guess.
Why would he take
This
the
is
glove
not-
off?
Seems a bit of a reach.
Well, man, there's a gauntlet on the ground there.
Right.
Right? There's no blood in the room. And I don't think anybody would just drop that, right?
Okay. First of all, I'm afraid that if somebody walks through this portal, that anything metal
you
on
got that
them
pole?
is gonna rust. There's a gauntlet in there.
Yeah,
So-
I got the pull.
Can I see
Fallen
it?
pulls out a stick of about 1 foot in length and hands it to you. Here.
With the pole fully extended, could I reach the gauntlet and pull it toward us?
So you take the magical
It's
pull. You take the magical the piece of wood, your magical pull,
yarn.
and when you activate it, it just
My ham hands and stubby arms and my fat belly.
Finn, let me do that.
This keeps growing, huh? Is that how this is?
Finn, let me try.
I've got great dexterity. Apparently I don't skip leg day, but
My 600-pound halfling life.
yeah, right?
You guys are going down a rabbit hole here.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not quite following you.
Everybody keeps calling Finn fat.
Oh,
He's big boned.
I always saw him as like
living his best life.
burly looking, but it's like muscle underneath because of the dwarven heritage.
Yeah.
Husky, bro. Husky.
You're built like Kylo Ren.
Anyways, you extend the magical 10-foot pole. Flies out to 5 feet in one direction and 5 feet in the other. You have a 10-foot pole in your hand. You reach it through the portal all the way to the gauntlet. You are able to get into the back of the gauntlet where the hand goes and lift it up. And you pull the gauntlet back to you and back through the portal. And in front of you is a gauntlet. It's a very finely crafted gauntlet. And now that it is closer to you, you definitely do see it is inscribed to be part of not ceremonial, but more as official, honorable plate mail given to a defender of Waterdeep, one of the most highest rank that you can attain. Somebody who would have protected Laeral Silverhand.
I don't assume that this room, like, at all looks like it would be to, like, Laeral Silverhand's, like, house or something, right?
Laeral Silverhand does not live in a dungeon.
That's what I was thinking, right?
However,
Like, Finn says that out loud.
However,
It's like,
That's
no,
stupid.
come on, that's stupid, right? There's no way.
Castle Waterdeep could have a dungeon.
I'm just stupidly trying to put this together. Grim, like, this is, like, supposed to be real important, right? This shouldn't be just laying around on the floor.
Yeah, couple of initial thoughts. One, I mean, this whoever wore this gauntlet is someone to be reckoned with, and they
Is there blood
are
in the
probably
gauntlet?
dead now.
There is no blood in
Whatever
the gauntlet.
killed them is dangerous. I don't know if we should go in this room. I really don't.
The last room had trees. There were lots of trees on the other side.
Yeah.
This room, rust monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm sharpening this wooden stick, rust monsters.
Guys, why don't we just, like, carry on?
I mean, those goblins got to be getting those rust monsters from
Portal closes itself. The timer has gone off.
I say we go.
Throw it in the bag.
Hit something on the way down.
Bob the bag gobbles it up.
I am curious. Can I grab it for a second? I guess I can just summon it out of the bag.
All right.
When I touch it, any funny feelings?
No.
Does it fit me?
It doesn't fit.
It's a little on the small side, but it fits. If you want to wear it, you can.
Right.
It looks nice.
I'm just waiting for it's all gleamy and metal, and I'm like all
The
dirty.
rest of you is just leather.
God, right.
Throw it in the bag.
I honestly do not fucking trust it. Like, I'm just like, no, this is trapped. This is trapped.
Yeah.
This is trapped.
Oh man, I feel like we just avoided a pretty dangerous scenario.
Epic
guys.
treasure, yeah.
that
Epic
too.
treasure. Oh man. It's not.
All right, let's go get ourselves uncursed.
Yeah, let's get to the scope.
Yeah, like the treasure is the friendship.
We can come
guys.
back. Oh, I'll give you a big ol' hug.
Tonight.
I want in! Faller rushes from the other side.
Stay away from the ruins. Crazy fella.
All right.
So, is there a way out of this?
Yeah.
Down this hallway? Is there a hallway?
So, okay. So we looked into this room. We did not proceed. So we're going back into 20A, and then there's another exit out of where that bowler's fight was. To the what direction is that? East. North, south. So we're moving south out of 20A.
South out of 20A. Had to do some counting. South out of 20A. You proceed to one of the typical doors of this dungeon. Nothing so much out of the ordinary about it. And as you open it up, you peer across a 20-foot hall to see that there is another door exactly as this one. However, the hall extends off in another direction, and you can only see 60 feet in the darkness of this particular chamber.
Wow. It's long.
It's a very long hallway. Each one of those squares is 10 feet. Right? Are you going the right way?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So what you guys actually did is you ended up accidentally wandering into another hidden room.
No, we haven't been in that room yet. Well, no, that's where the portal is, right? Am I not thinking that's right? That's where the portal is?
Portal's up at the top.
It was here?
Yeah.
Oh,
if you
monkey balls.
erase part of that, you'll see that there is
It's okay. We're moving on.
Yeah.
no. We're gonna pretend that secret room's not there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now everybody's like, "What's in there?"
Yeah,
Dude,
what's
we
in
don't know.
there?
Death, probably rust monsters.
Well,
It's
you know,
this one that we
There
did.
you go.
Nope.
60 feet's about.
My
that far.
honor's right. We can never walk into that room again.
that treasure is lost to us now.
Like any thought of it actually existing just disappeared. Halster just like we just hear the room rotate and close.
Yeah.
You have chosen poorly.
It does one of those Tomb of Annihilation things where it drops down and rotates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corkscrews out of the way.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reveals another room with like a Triton skeleton. Like,
Oh.
Anyway,
Fortunately, so.
rest in peace, Memphis.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, Sunday. You wanna go check out this hallway?
no. All right.
Wait, watch for traps.
Gee, thanks, Cole. Yeah.
I'll search with her.
Down the long hallway.
He's like mansplaining to her. He's like,
No.
There's guide wires, Sunday.
Down the long hallway then.
Sure.
Okay.
Sunday and I roll stealth.
Yeah. He rolls for stealth. And
16.
can give me just a quick second to catch up to you here on my notes.
Let's take a quick second. Anyone who is watching us on Facebook, you guys rock, and thank you. It would be really helpful if at this time you're enjoying yourself to switch on over to Twitch,
Jump on over.
click on the link, and or go to twitch.tv/ChroniclesOTC and watch us there, because it's kind of the more people who watch you, the more people come and watch you. So it would be great if everybody was watching on that median, so that we would rise to the cream crop
Rise to the
reference.
top.
You know, yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, thank you.
Just like the cream of the milk will rise to the top.
Yes.
That's right. He's our singer and our baker, everybody.
Yeah,
Singer.
we've been rocking 12 viewers
Baker.
most of the day so far, so we're doing great. Thanks everybody for watching.
Trust monsters. That's a much better name for them, Badger.
Yeah, trust monsters.
I don't trust that they are not hiding in that room somewhere waiting to eat our weapons.
Despite the fact that there was an iron gauntlet in there.
Yeah,
Moving on.
exactly.
Moving
And
on.
they eat that for food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no
They were
nibble
full.
marks. There were no nibble marks.
Not even a speck.
Of blood. That's what scares me the most.
There's iron in blood. They lick that shit right up, dude.
No bones.
No bones.
Little rest monster tongues.
They're not calcium monsters.
I'm just picturing like an anteater, like right
God,
now.
are we gonna have to go back to this room? Is that what's happening here?
No,
Alright.
we're carrying on.
Alright.
We're carrying on.
Oh, Terry.
Yeah, we're tarrying on.
As you move down the hallway, there are carvings set into the side, and you had seen them before, but they were kind of like worn away. You couldn't see a whole lot to them. The detail wasn't quite there, but you take your first steps in, and as soon as you approach the first of the carvings to get a better look on the walls, the eyes have gems set inside, and these red inlaid gems light up.
God.
A gentle light fills the room, a red light. It illuminates about 10 feet in all directions of this particular drawing. This one is of a dwarf doing some sort of dwarven religious ceremony. You move a little bit closer, investigate the next. The next one, it also has gems. They light up, illuminate another 10 feet of this hallway. And
Same color.
same color, red gems. This next dwarf is just a dwarf that's mining. You look to the other side of the wall mirrors it exactly. The further you go, another carving.
Do they?
You're at the fifth carving now. The fifth carving, and each has stairs out from you from the stone wall with red gems for eyes.
God,
that
I'm
light
having
up.
flashbacks from TOA right now. So bad.
So hard.
I'm just like, turn and run, turn and run, turn and run, turn and run. Save yourself.
Do they fade off as we walk, or
They
do
do
they
not.
stay on?
They do not.
You hear a fan at the other side.
Disco. This is not a disco.
Oh, sorry.
What do I know?
The first
about
light I've
these,
seen in a while.
These religious acts that these carvings are depicting. With a 20.
Ooh.
Hey.
It appears to be nothing really significant.
Are they
It's kind
forging?
of like day-to-day life of the dwarves
Okay.
that had built Undermountain. They're decorative as far as you can tell, slightly enchanted with the fact that they illuminate the hallway with a dark red, but
So it's just celebrating their home and the day-to-day life. It's not depicting like a story or a tale. It's not progressive in any way.
nope.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Shall we keep going?
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see though if any of these. Remember the big map and I found the button and it was like, you know, teleportation not active. What if one of these are active? I just want to check it out. Can I check it out for one of those?
Yeah, do an
I'm gonna look it
investigation.
over. For like a button
Alright.
or something along those lines.
So Sunday and I hold. We're at the 5th structure, or 5th set. And which one are you checking out right now? Nice roll.
Yeah, I'll start with the first.
Nice roll. Okay, so Sunday and I are holding.
What is it you're making a check on?
I'm looking for any more of the I'm looking specifically at the moment for any of those like buttons that are like the teleportation buttons that I found like on the map.
Investigation check?
Yeah. So that's gonna be a 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah.
As you go over the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and then the fifth, where your colleagues are standing, you do not find any sort of button, any lever, any secret, nothing like that.
Okay.
The only thing you're really even able to kind of come up with here is that the gems might be enchanted to provide light when somebody passes by.
Well, it's a very interactive place that we found ourselves in, gentlemen. I can't speak for the creators of this strange hallway, but it seems to be just that, a strange hallway.
Alright, let's keep going.
So we shall.
Every time I walk past these things, it looks like they're always staring into me.
It's because they are, Finn. Got their eyes on you.
Scratch off more?
Yep, go ahead. Cole continues right there. Cole, you take, as you walk up to the
Damage?
next, as you walk up, you walk up to the next of the carvings. Its lights flare on, and then you hear and a sound of something off in the distance. Your head turns instinctively towards the sound that you just heard at the end of the hall. Oh, what's your AC?
Sounds like the door probably shut.
18?
Who's behind you?
I think we're all behind you, right?
I've been following Cole.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's Sunday and I in front.
Yeah. Sunday, Cole, Grim, Finn, follow.
So
Is it an attack or is it a trap?
It's like Scooby-Doo, right? So we all die.
you hear the sound of something mechanical at the end, but it was two of them, and you instinctively turn, and by pure luck and fortune, you manage to like take a step to the side as this massive hulking thing catapults itself out of the darkness. Your blind sight picks it up just in time for you to move, and this ballista bolt flies down the tunnel, comes across and in front of you as you lean backwards, the blades of this thing narrowly missing your head, flying above Grim, beside Finn, past Fala, and straight into the back of the hallway. You hear a loud as it crashes into the stone and smashes into the stone wall.
Oh my god.
And then you hear the sound of
I run to the end of the hall. I run forward
and start running to the end of the hall. Okay?
to try and jam the mechanism.
So you are 60 feet is where you are when you start this. You are 60 feet, so that's 6 squares in.
How far back am I right now?
I have 40 movements,
It's
so I'm there.
oh, hold on. You're 6 squares right now from the back wall, from the wall where you started, right here.
Okay.
I don't have my laser
So
anymore.
I can move 8 squares in a turn.
So from that spot, move 8 squares.
Yeah, I'm at the wall. I mean, I'm there.
From there, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not 8 squares.
Wait, how far did he get in before it set up?
Oh, I thought you said we were at the 5th one and each one was 10 feet in.
No.
Okay. That's fine.
So
So it takes me more than a turn to sprint there. I can dash.
That's like almost exactly what I said. What I'm saying is each one of the carvings is one of those squares.
Yeah. Okay. So
in each one of those squares,
I'm literally 6 squares in.
Yeah, in each one of those squares.
Exactly what you said. Okay. 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now that happened after I started walking. So I'm like the next square or whatever.
So immediately you can take your turn now, and
Okay.
I'll have you roll initiative, and I'll roll initiative.
I cast. I'm kidding.
Roll your initiative, and we'll see who is doing your thing next.
Oh, it's initiative?
Yeah.
What are we... Oh, it's not going to be Grim. Yeah. I rolled a 4. So I'm not going next.
What'd you get, Cole?
13.
13. What'd you get, Finn?
21.
21. Sunday. Okay. And Graham got a 4.
Yeah.
Next turn. Or next
All I
level.
hear echoing in my head is you before this game started saying, there's 3 ways tonight can go.
Uh-huh.
One of them... Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 weeks ago, you guys keep acting like this is Tomb of Annihilation. It's not Tomb of Annihilation. Right, until we
Right.
get devoured by a bag of devouring and now shot with a friggin' ballista.
If this thing's made out of adamantium...
Cole's swinging it like an axe the rest of the adventure. Give me a adamantine ballista bolt. Like an adamantine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like great weapon master.
Okay,
We're just
right.
using a big stick.
A Titan weapon.
So Finn, you were just behind Cole, and I believe
Yeah.
you had the highest.
Yep, 21.
21. Anything you want to do, Finn?
Cry.
So how far in is Cole? About 30 feet.
I'll point to where I am.
30 feet right now? And I'm still at 0, right?
Well, if you beat me in initiative, then you're here.
Okay.
And I'm still here.
Okay. So, can I see the end of the hall lit up?
No.
What's your dark vision?
My dark vision is 0.
Then you cannot see.
No, the room's lit up because there's lights coming out of their eyes.
Only as
once we
far
pass
as you
them.
guys have moved.
Okay.
Well, Fa has their globe light.
Oh, because they're lighting up targets downfield. As one would do if they were a sniper.
So Fala pulls out.
Images were so innocent.
It's still like
Just staring at it.
Okay.
Fala pulls out Fala's strip club. What do you do, Finn?
With 60 feet, exactly. As far out as I can, I just cast Shatter.
That's exactly what I was just thinking! Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
What do I do? That's a saving throw of some sort.
Yeah, for an object, but it has disadvantage if it
That
is
is
an
a great
object.
suggestion. Badger says Cole should get an anchor for a weapon.
Yeah! Yeah!
A freaking anchor on a chain?
Yeah.
Just start swinging that around.
That is a great idea. I need to mount it on a pole axe to start with, and have some way to unclick it and throw it
Yeah.
with the chain of returning, because
So it's a Constitution.
DMs are
saving
ought to
throw.
give that.
Trying to
Oh, yeah.
Barbarians.
15.
Nope.
Okay.
Damage.
Yeah, Mercer, I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
3d8. And it was at that moment that the DM
3, 7, and 6.
If your
So
DM
total?
is smiling, it's too late.
7, so it's 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay. You hear the sound of your spell explode into the distance. The entire hallway you're in shudders and dust falls from the cracks of the carved stone. 2 contraptions of some sort at the end just... You hear the sound of wood snap. Yes. But you can't see what happened.
Yes!
Cole.
I love you, Finn! And I just start running down, ready to engage anything
On my
I
turn, I
see.
go prone.
And you fall prone. Okay.
So I move 40. What do I see? At the end of my movement, what do I see?
So you're able to see all the way down there now?
Yeah.
With all of the red lights one by one blinking on as you move into the hallway.
I don't need the lights.
Each
to
step
see.
you take moving into the darkness only to be
Yeah.
illuminated in a blood red. Eventually you come to an area where you can see at the end of the hallway. You begin to make out the appearances of 2 ballista.
Mechanicals? Or is
Yeah.
there people using them?
You don't see any people.
Okay, Cole wouldn't know. It looks like they're wrecked.
Sorta.
Ooh.
Sunday.
Well, that's just.
Oh,
my
no, you got
movements.
something else? Okay.
Yeah, it's just my movement. So now
Throw
I
your
am.
wooden javelin.
DM wants to hit those ballista again.
I know, right? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pick a target.
Okay.
Does one look like it's more wrecked than the other, or are they still moving? Like,
That's the unusual thing, is that as you're watching, yes, they are in fact reloading themselves.
can Cole do an investigation to try and figure out, like, is this like a wire that's that's winding, or a spring or something?
You can make a lot of guesses from this far away.
Barbarian intelligence check.
You want to make your attack? Or?
No, well, all right. Let me make a plea. I am a survivalist, and I know traps because I set them to catch things.
Well,
Snares and shit.
Yeah.
Not
Wait,
fucking
is this
ballistas
a
attached to
snare?
Give me-
not a shotgun attached to a rope.
Just saying. I know how to use pulleys. I know how.
give me that survival
Check. Thank you.
Yes, Cole has an understanding of
Fuck
simple
yeah,
machines.
18.
So, by your understanding of traps, if somebody were to use the Find Traps spell, this would not activate.
Because it's not a
According to a
trap.
Find Trap spell.
It's not a trap.
Oh, and Cole knows that.
No.
Hey, according to my deduction.
Right. Hey, Finn, if you ever learn find traps, it's totally what it
This
says.
is not a trap by trap definition.
Okay.
Grim, use
well,
the spell.
I am.
It's a trap of some sort.
I'm just gonna use the dash action then and get next to it.
Okay, so you dash to
Yeah.
get the rest of the way.
I am right next to it. What's
You're
what's
adjacent
happening?
to it. You move like right in front of it.
No.
Yeah, just take that job.
I guess I'm having a hard time, like, mentally visual. So there's 2 ballistas, one on each side of the hallway.
Yep.
Yeah, move right in between them.
Okay.
Can I, like, just reach over and pull the bolts out? Like,
Now that you are here and adjacent to them, there are a few things that strike you as horribly, terribly wrong about this situation.
oh shit.
First off, the ballistas, as you have been approaching, have begun to rise up, and these mechanical legs have started walking. Second of all, there is no ammunition, but as it is pulling backwards, you see that magical energy is forming a ballista bolt in its...
Bonus action rage.
Okay.
All right.
Cole, what do you see? Is it dangerous?
They're fucking monsters!
Sunday will also dash all of the way there. She can dash as a bonus action, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as she is there,
She was on me.
As soon as Sunday gets there, she will immediately take her action.
Assassinate motherfuckers! Unless
They've already acted.
Yeah. DM.
What?
Keeping me honest.
20s? How did she kill him?
Do I see the 20s?
You want to look at my goddamn dice?
Oh my god.
Oh, 20s. Double 20s.
Multi-attack,
Wow.
double 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job, Sunday. You're still saving us even when you're not here.
How come I can't roll that when I'm trying to kill you?
Yeah, so how
you don't
many...
have to, because he kills the bats.
Does anyone know the dice roll? It's
let's-
one, it's...
I know what it is.
I got the 6s, 3d6s here.
It's
Not
And-
3d6, it's 2d6.
it's
Okay.
it's
And it's,
enough.
and
It's
eights?
enough to destroy both of them.
Oh, cool.
Oh, shit.
I know it is. I know with her
Yeah, with
crit.
the crit, yeah.
I know with her crit, it's enough
It's
to destroy.
30, roughly.
Her crit is 28 plus a dice roll.
Yeah.
Sunday, I am always so impressed.
Sunday just runs up there. She dashes just all of a sudden, like with ninja.
Out of the
activity,
shadows like Arya Stark.
up out of the air with a twirl and a blade, the cloak around her. For a second, it looks like a black bundle of furs through the air. Before she spins around completely, the cloak parts itself, and you see the rape. She uses 2 rapiers, right?
Yeah.
Just double rapiers, just across the front bow of the ballista, snapping through the wood, severing the string, and the force of the recoil shattering the rest of the ballista form. Sunday rests there, just her wrappings around her head, just
I pat her on the back.
Follow, are you okay? Nobody gonna hurt my baby boy. Woo!
You just hear like a little clap.
Yeah.
I think it's safe.
Slow clap.
Nice work.
I can't believe I wasted 2 good 20s on saving you guys. That's not how it's supposed to be.
This is Sunday. You killed them both.
As I come down from my rage, nothing to kill.
Oh, those are like the one thing you could kill, right, Cole?
Damn it.
Hey, at least you get a beholder tattoo.
Yeah, oh, good idea.
A zombie beholder. It looks like this.
Right here. You got a spot open.
On the armpit.
Does it look like the skin tears when she does that now?
Oh, God.
It's more like when you pull away a scab from an old wound or a fresh wound.
gross.
It's like Freddy Krueger's face at all
Part of the
times.
scab
Just
pulls
keeps-
away with the band-aid.
It's like a little bit of something viscous sticks to the two. You wanted the visual, why'd you ask?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rick is sending us pictures of the storm moving into where he's watching his baseball game. He's
Yeah.
like, it's about to be called out.
I might have time to get there.
Come play with us, Rick. Come play with us.
It all floats down here, Rick.
Go get pizza.
Oh, great idea. Okay,
Your
well,
apology
that was
for missing
exciting.
the next game.
Finn's hungry.
Yeah.
Speaking of those ballistas, what are they? What do they look like? Oh, you said there weren't ammunition.
They're
Yeah,
magic.
they're
They were not. They were actually reforming ammunition to fire at you, but now that they have destroyed, they lie at your feet, crumbled. Their bionic legs having given out beneath them. Bipedal.
Grim, what the hell are
Ballista
these?
monsters.
Yeah,
These-
bipedal ballista.
This is clearly a construct of some sort.
Like Fala?
No, not like fall. You know better, Little Mint.
I'm kidding.
Falla's no construct, are you?
Well, actually, I am a construct. I'm just not a thing.
You always slam the table when somebody says you're a construct, and this one time,
Thing. I'm not a thing.
anyways, this is a thing. This is
This is a thing, Fallen hates it. Stupid
Yeah.
things.
this is a thing made
Try to
by
kill us.
likely some type of wizard. Do I see Tesla's mark on this?
Yes.
Oh. How you doing, sweetums?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
you like my monsters?
This is more evidence of our friend Tesla's work. So
She's
guys-
getting better.
You guys like that character? I'll have to bring her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is there a way out of this? Around these things?
Yes. Now that you're here at the end of this hallway, your options are 1, there was a door back to where you had just come from, and 2, there was a door directly in front of you.
See, we shall proceed.
What did it look like the ballista were guarding?
The ballista were
see a
aimed
door?
down the hallway.
Just at anyone who.
So the door
Oh, so
here,
there's like a door
directly
here.
behind them.
We went down this hallway.
You could say they were guarding.
Okay.
Oh, we could check out for traps,
Yeah, Sunday.
This is where we said that, like, they said that's, this is
Whoa.
Tesla's house, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is her lab.
Yeah, and they said
This
it just
isn't-
went through.
This isn't, like, the other side of it, right?
The
Based on,
Who do we
like,
run
Grimm's-
into?
The goblins.
yeah, the goblins said that Tesla's lab met back up with this over here. Oh, with the entrance to Skullport.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Which is where we're going.
It's a big area. Anyway, enough meta.
Maybe this is lacking back.
Graham, you want to
The
help
Tesla's
investigate
house.
that?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna investigate the crap out of that door. I'm just gonna take a quick look at it.
Look at all this science.
Yeah. Oh, the skies. Oh.
Oh.
It's a 15.
Keep it on the board.
The door itself, this actual door here, is only slightly different in that this one was carved out of a very fine zerk wood. It is put together with, it's a type of subterranean mushroom commonly used to make wooden things in the Underdark.
Yes.
This door is made out of zerk wood and is banded together by obvious dwarven craftsmanship. The iron bands have that very geometric dwarven style on them.
Hey, Sunday arrives. Did you catch Sunday's crits?
It was kept lagging on me at the field, so
Dude, Sunday just
I just seen something.
Sunday
about
just
human
wrecked
blood.
face.
Are you guys still alive?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're doing it live, baby.
I was trying to watch.
Evan, we're doing it live.
So wet.
Zerkwood. So does it look like it's of Dwergar construction?
You don't have to tell me that Sunday, okay?
The door itself looks to be like the typical construction that you would see and have seen so far of the Malarkin dwarves who built Undermountain.
Really?
It doesn't look necessarily like Duergar, however the two styles are very close.
Mm-hmm.
Given that your history of being raised by dwarves, you would know the difference.
Dwergar dwarves specifically. Which reminds me of that glass skull that I have that I still haven't figured the mystery out of yet.
Wait, you got a... Oh, yeah. I didn't know you took it.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Can we open it?
Sunday didn't see any traps and I don't see any magic. It seems to be a door, so let's... I mean, you never know around here, but...
Kick it.
Sure. I'll drop kick into the door.
Fuck yeah.
So,
My foot goes.
imagine
Damn
if
it,
you
Finn.
will a giant bucket of alchemist fire.
No.
Like bigger than you're
Are you
bigger
kidding?
than what you're imagining.
Some other place.
Oh my god.
You kick open the
Jesus
door, and it
Christ.
busts off of the lock set and swings open on its hinges, crashes into the back wall. The dust of ages past falling down into your face and your eyes. You give a cough as you breathe it in, and you stare into a very dark room. Fala lifts up her drift globe into the darkness and reveals that this chamber here has a very large central stone pillar, and out of it are all of these different copper and brass spigots set into it. The walls themselves depict dwarves happily drinking, drunkenly, and aside from that, you see that of the boss reliefs with the dwarves carved into it, every one of them has at least one hand that is open and out as if to grip a mug of ale.
But no mugs. Is this the tap room? Is this the holy tap room of the Malarkin dwarves?
And it was just a
Whoa,
pillar.
whoa, whoa. Is this
Is
like
that right? Just a pillar?
It is a giant stone pillar, and into that pillar are spigots. There are 6 of them
Does it smell like
that
beer in here?
protrude. What?
Does it smell like beer in here?
No. It smells like old, dirty, dingy dungeon.
Dank dungeon. Are there? I'm gonna.
Dank, dingy dungeon.
I'm gonna start looking around for some cups. Are there any cups in here?
You're not gonna ask your good pal Finn, who's got like all these cooking utensils on him
No.
and like mugs and maybe and shit?
No, I wanna look in this room for cups. See if there are any in this room.
Seriously. Too good for my cups.
Finn's like happily getting out cups, and then he sees me like
want
looking
your
for
cups?
some.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
He doesn't want
Just put these away.
So, no.
No cups.
You do not see any cups in this room. Looking around, you see that the boss relief on the walls, as you're looking for a cup, they look like they would have held a cup, a mug of some sort. However, you can see now that traces of copper remain on them, and some of them are broken. It looks like they had been decorated to hold copper mugs and have been broken off and stolen over the years.
Somebody stole them. Okay. I'm gonna go check out the spigots personally and start inspecting them and seeing if they might still function, perhaps.
How much of that did you scratch off? You do see.
Just through.
Okay, so you do see that there is a door on the other side,
Okay.
opposite of where you came in. So what do you do?
I want to test all the spigots and see if they're stuck. See if they. I'm not turning any of them on, but just a quick little. Yeah.
Okay. One by one, you go to the spigots and you kind of give the, I don't know what it's called, top of the spigot, the little,
Turd.
Valve.
the valve.
Yeah.
You twist it a little bit. None of them are stuck. You could open any of them, but you don't open them completely.
Hey Finn, you got a cup?
oh, you mean one of these?
Yeah. Let's see if these things.
Yeah, I got cups.
You don't carry your own cup. Wizard, are you?
Yeah, right. Cole pulls out his like little tin cup he keeps on his belt at all
You all
times.
brought cups?
What do you drink out of?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of I drink out
No,
of
no. He's like that guy, like
Mine says mom
the
on
Greek
it.
philosopher. He's like he had a bowl for years. It's like he could use his hands the whole time. So he's just like, fuck this bowl.
this.
My cup says mom on it, Grim. What's yours?
I drink out of potion bottles.
It's another one of these
Wizard for
situations.
life.
What do we have to gain from this?
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Oh, I mean,
Let's just keep disappointing the DM. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's go. There's nothing cool in this.
Turn around and go all the way
Yeah,
back.
let's go back.
a frothy mug
Go
of
away.
Oreo.
Check the little twitch.
I will try and produce some liquid from
There's no
these
rewards to be found
spigots.
here.
Try to produce liquid, like, what are you, conjuring brandy from them?
I'm gonna milk it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gross.
So you go to the
Gross.
first spigot, you
But not
try
with
to
my
get
hands.
something out.
Right?
Yeah.
Put some muckety muck on it.
Oh yeah.
Nothing comes out.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
All right, move on to the next.
As you open the next one, likewise, nothing comes out of that one as well.
Well,
Can I investigate the door while he's doing this?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I'll open them all.
As you move to open the next one, this one you hear a bit of a, and you open it and you put your cup forth expectantly of something coming out, and it explodes in frothy, viscous, nasty green fluid that splashes up into your cup and out as green slime moves to.
Oh my god.
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Do you know what this is, right?
19.
Green slime.
Whenever you're ready for that. Yeah, I'll just on green slime.
15.
Very well. With your 15, you manage to drop the cup fast enough and jump back. You only take 5 acid damage.
Oh, 5 acid damage.
You're rolling initiative.
No, green slime's not animated.
Oh.
Ooh.
It just splatters onto the ground and tries to hurt
Alien
you.
saliva.
Yeah. It continues to pour out and it begins forming a pool around the base of this pillar, totally destroying the cup. It begins to dissolve and eat away at the metal,
I
breaking
turn
it
it
down.
off.
Yeah, it's breaking its way through there, and it's. I guess
There's
you
one in
mage
your
hand
cups,
it.
Ben.
Yeah, so you mage hand it, right?
I
Hold on, let me
actually
write
don't
this
have
down.
any chance.
Incomplete
No, I
cup
do
set.
Well then, no, you cannot turn it off.
Right.
But it does sputter and stop. It just, however, it fills about 5 feet in all directions around that pillar, that spigot, are now all green slime,
Unapproachable.
Oh,
Unless you want to step in acid.
basically.
always making a mess.
Is this skullport Grim?
No.
So, your investigation of the door.
Yes.
You did not find anything out of the ordinary.
Is it locked?
It is not.
Okay. 3.
I guess I shouldn't say you didn't find anything out of the ordinary. There is one small little detail that I should mention, actually. It's not trapped. It's not locked. That's what you got from your investigation.
Okay.
The obvious detail that anybody could have seen is that there is a sign on it.
Oh.
Right? No check necessary for me to tell you that. But you see that it is written in Dwarven.
Dwarven.
Ooh.
Ooh, guys, I read this. Come on, give me this one shot. I could totally read this time. This is my one time when I can actually
Okay.
like do something helpful.
Yeah, guys, this looks like I can't read this.
Speak, friend, and enter.
So I read it in Dwarvish.
Out loud.
Yes.
Good.
Nice.
Finn.
Nice.
Oh man.
How does this sound?
Finn, you read out loud. The sign says.
Schniekter. Von Stief.
Glauden Globen.
The sign says brewers only. Others keep out by order of Garrix, master of ale and provisions.
You heard him, guys. I'm a cook, not a brewer.
I'm opening the door.
You open the door.
Noble doesn't care for warning signs.
I want to talk to the chef.
That's right.
I want to tour.
Man,
Speak to this
I didn't
brewer.
order any green
I
slime.
want to tour this institution.
Excuse me.
As soon as you open up the door, it opens up into a very short 10-foot hallway with another door at the end. The other door looks to be just like a service door like this one. You are able to approach, quick look over. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You move to open this door as well, and it begins to open up to the next chamber.
Excuse me.
Within the next room, you
it
see.
is 2 little rooms. Okay.
Within the next room, you see that there are 6 stone vats. They are arranged in 2 rows of 3. They are set inside of this 20-foot high ceiling. These vats, with spigots down at the bottom, appear to be what the brewers would have used to begin the mash.
Okay.
It's a giant mash tun for brewing
So it's a still.
grain. Well, no, still it's for distilling. This is called a mash tun.
Mashed.
Yeah, but it is a brewery.
Hey Finn, I think this is more down your alley.
There is another set of doors at the back of this room. The doors here are painted with the images of 2 dwarves in profile facing each other, standing on sideways barrels.
My fancy dwarven brewery.
By this time, I've followed Sunday into
Fancy Duragar brewery.
Jurgar.
Malarkin, to be precise.
That's a
What's
bunch
the
of
difference?
Can I do a perception check, kind of just of the room and?
Yeah.
Do these vats seem to be in any way piped to those
13.
spigots that I was fooling with?
You're doing an investigation?
No, I'm doing perception.
Perception?
Just looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Cole begins looking about for things that might catch his eye, something to kind of trigger his danger sense on this situation. What you do notice is that these vats have a copper spigot on them. They are open up at the top. You are able to put things up and over and into it. Looking around, you kind of peer up and over the lid. You see that 5 of them are completely empty. 1 of them has traces of some sort of slime. Grim, you and Cole both notice that this vat has some sort of copper tubing leading from the bottom of it, going into the ground. You suspect it might be linked to the spigots in the next room.
Okay. So this is the keg room, basically.
Why on earth would they keep a slime in there?
Well, I mean, I don't
Probably
think
just
that
made
the
it
dwarves
so.
put it in there.
Can we prestidigitation it up?
Clean it up.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. It'd take like an hour to do that, I guess.
Yeah, not quite an hour, but sure.
Yeah, I just clean the whole place. Yeah.
Clean up the vats, make sure that there's no...
Prestidigitation! Prestidigitation! Prestidigitation!
Go check out the next door.
Like the whole room becomes like holy and spotless.
It's all shiny.
Okay.
Clean.
I might not be a brewer, but I know how to clean my instruments.
Your
Good job, Finn.
your mom would be proud, Finn. You done good, buddy.
Yep.
Cole walks up to Grim about 10 minutes in. I think our little friend's lost it.
I think he's seen a fly in here.
Yeah.
So, the next door opens up to a long hallway.
Okay.
Open
It
it.
is just a little bit more than 60 feet. Cole, as you step in, you can just barely make out the back wall.
Which looks to be caved in.
What do I see?
A hallway, about 60 feet long. I just told you that.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end,
Well, it's just a little bit more than 60 feet, so you can't quite see.
I'm gonna investigate for traps.
Okay.
That is a miss, bro.
That is a miss. There do
Love.
not appear to be any traps.
Tree. A tree.
Sunday, how about
You
you
got
and
a
I
tree?
do?
A
Yeah.
tree? What? Okay.
Why don't you and I do perception?
Okay.
I'll give you advantage.
I'll get.
I'll assist you.
Forward to that. I need some dice. I don't have any.
Take whatever you want. That blue one works good.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, the gods are
Wow.
Need this 20.
Before I could even say it, it rolled a 1.
with you. 1 20.
Oh, really?
1 and 20.
Yeah.
That's awesome. On to 124.
That's the spread, right?
Perception.
there,
I roll like
boys.
Right from the get-go, 10 feet in, there's a pit trap.
Guys, back up. Something here.
Okay.
You can see that it is a trapdoor style that would swing open from the center to the walls. You are not necessarily sure what is at the bottom of this pit trap,
Okay.
but a pit trap it is.
Can I trigger it with Cole's pull? Cool.
I think Finn has the ball.
Okay.
It's Finn's pull now.
Finn's packing the pole
Yeah,
right now.
I'll trigger it so we know it's there.
You got.
How far across is it?
You gotta say the magic words.
The pit itself is 10 feet by 10 feet.
Oh,
Ooh, big one.
okay.
Oh, get long. Those are the magic words.
I have to trigger it because we know it's there.
Well, you poke it with this pole, and it doesn't do anything.
You gotta put that pull in the hole.
Gross.
Gross.
All right, guys. There's a trap door here.
Does there appear to be a way around it?
Grim, can you figure out how to trigger it
Maybe.
or
I mean,
disable it?
usually that's sort of the.
Can I disable it?
Investigate.
Would that be?
Yeah, can I assist Sunday in investigating the nature of this trap?
You can investigate it, sure.
Okay. Go ahead, Sunday.
It's gonna be good.
13. Oh, that was weird, dude. You got
Yeah,
some crazy
14.
mojo
I know
with
120
dice.
and then 14, 13.
The rain. 14.
14.
Does it appear to be disableable?
Yes.
You're not able to figure out this particular trap mechanism on this one. You can tell that it's a trap. You can tell it's a pit trap. You can tell that it opens from the center and swings down to the sides to drop things into whatever's beneath.
Okay.
But you don't quite understand this particular trap. All of the mechanism for the trap you suspect is on the inside of the hole.
Interesting. Okay.
It is possible that you could hammer some iron wedges or spikes into the seams of this trap.
I was thinking that, but I didn't know if anybody had any. But do we have any spikes?
If I could, I would have redid my carpenter's tools, but I stuck with the cooking utensils.
A spoon would work.
Oh,
You got any metal spoons?
Yeah, actually, I've got.
I
Some,
got a dagger I
I
can
got
use.
some forks and knives. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I've got a full 32 set of gourmet knives and silverware.
Well, then fork it out.
I start with like the salad forks first.
The big stuff.
Big old salad spoons.
How about I just help everyone over it?
Yeah.
10 feet.
Yeah, I'll assist everyone jumping.
Okay.
Oh.
What, you can't jump 10 feet?
No, I cannot jump 10 feet.
With my assistance you can.
I
Be
cannot.
able to
I'm gonna throw you.
throw him.
Throw me, he says.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Just try to land on your feet, Finn.
Oh, okay.
It's only 10 feet.
Why don't you guys just go and look and see what's on the other side and tell me? Okay, I'll just stay over here where it's nice and safe.
Alright, Sunday, you ready?
You gonna throw me?
I think you and I could probably go arm in arm.
Okay.
Wait. Sunday. Hang on.
You guys don't need me over there.
I toss you one of the rock boxes.
Oh, yeah, walkie-talkies.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So clever.
The Tesla talkers.
Yeah, the Tesla.
Tesla talkers.
Alright.
So Sunday and I do a running leap over and I assist.
Assist on the high jump.
It's a long jump.
I don't
Like
I don't
she's
think an
kind of
assist
doing
on
it,
that
and
is
you
a
like
thing,
flip her into the
but-
freaking
Well, when it
flop.
get to the end, I go like this and shove her.
Like alley-oop.
That's not how that works.
Maybe we should
It's like
roll
one
to
of
see
these.
like if this helps or hinders her. Sunday, what's your strength modifier?
-1.
Oh.
I have plus
What?
7 on athletics.
I do only weigh like 125 pounds.
Right.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means I can deadlift her like 20 times.
A minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but this is your range. You gotta think this is like your range of motion. You're not pushing out.
I'll go ahead
I'm a
and
barbarian,
say
non-hindered by any armor, with
She's tied around her.
massive deltoids.
She's dead.
Oh, just I'll jump it if you can't.
Then we lost them both. They just fall into a pit of disintegration.
Sunday, let me have you roll a d20
Oh my god.
for acrobatics.
Oh.
Come on, let the halfling gods be proud and kind.
Is this a
It's
new
a
day?
9. It's a 9.
No.
A 9?
You still have an 11?
Is that what?
That's,
She has a
that
6.
is a
What is that one?
That's a 6.
Okay, so I have 11.
11.
Yes.
With Cole at the end of the pit and you running, trying to make a good running jump at this, Cole is able to grab you right at the last second. There's a brief, quick moment of a hand on the ass as it's a lift and a push to try and throw you up, and you gain that extra foot that you need and you clear the pit. You land on the ground, you tumble and roll and stop for just a moment, and as you begin to lift yourself up back onto your knees, hands and knees to stand up, you see that there is another pit
Behind me?
in front of you.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
The second one in this hallway.
Turn me over.
The falls drop
So
twice.
it's 10 feet of a pit,
Alright, we'll see you later.
5 feet, and then 10 more feet of a pit.
I believe it's 10, 10, and 10. Yes, 10 feet, 10 feet, then 10
So
feet.
it does allow you to get your 10 feet of lead up.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could do the thing where it's like you pull like a big old beam of wood out of your bag.
Yeah, you didn't know I had that 10-foot plank in my bag of holding?
Yeah. It's like Macaulay Culkin, you know, in Home Alone. You just need that board.
Actually, swinging is not a bad idea. Okay, well, Cole jumps over.
Just standing
Feet
lean.
ain't nothing.
Dude, I wish you could just do that with me on your back, man.
What was that?
I wish you could just do that with me on your back.
I can't. Nothing says I can't. You're not gonna encumber me.
I don't believe that.
Probably that.
So,
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that for one moment.
This hall's full of traps, Cole. Do we keep going?
Finn
They
does
can't
that.
make the jump. The quick folk can't make the jump.
I got little legs.
What do I see now?
Now that you were further down into this hallway, it appears to be a dead end.
Let's just go to the end and check it out.
Okay. Can Fala's orb follow us so we have light?
It can. Fala lets go of the orb and it begins floating into your direction. Now that you guys are down here a little bit, you have begun to notice that the floor is also starting to take a slight incline down.
Great.
Take
Does it look
out
shiny?
50 foot of silken rope, and I do a little like harness loop. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Slip it over and tighten it around her waist.
Okay.
All right, let's do it again.
Squatting down and feeling the slab floor. Does it feel slippery?
No.
Put my hand on it.
Stone.
Okay.
All right, so I'm holding on to the rope, and we're gonna do the same thing. Run it. I'm gonna push.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
19?
Alright. Once again, you are able to leap up into the air with Cole's assistance. You're up and over. Land on the other side. Another less of a tumble this time. You land. You kind of catch yourself. And
Not so much a Cole's thumb in my rear end.
once again, you see that there is another pit trap in front of you. The third one.
Dude, there's just gonna be like a double pit trap.
At the end.
Yeah, right? It'll just be a pit trap at the
All right, Cole hops over.
Cole is able to take his running jump.
Yeah.
Lands on the other side, no problem.
Make it look
What are
so
we doing?
easy, Cole.
Grant, what are we doing?
When you're strong like
Yeah,
me.
that's great.
I'm trying to find smoke.
Let's do it again.
Why would there be Skullport behind all this?
That's
19.
good. That's good.
Once
Why would-
again, you
why would they
land
guards?
on the other side of this arch. You're-
This thing sucks, we gotta go back.
I don't know.
As you land over here, you see that the hallway comes to a dead end. There is no longer any room for a pit trap.
I hop
Investigate
over the
wall.
third wall, and we start with perception.
You hop over the third wall.
Whatever. Third, yeah.
He falls through the fourth wall.
The fourth wall.
The fourth.
Investigation.
I build a wall out of the rocks.
Perception first.
He's doing investigation. You can do a perception.
What are you investigating?
The walls.
Oh, start with perception.
Yeah, okay.
basically the same thing.
Perception. That's even, that's
Depending
a,
on what your score is.
that's a 19.
A 19.
Yeah.
You rolled a 3 and got a 19.
No, 15.
Oh.
Right here.
Well, did you roll advantage?
Were you assisting?
I'm not proficient in investigation.
Oh.
Unless you want to give us perception.
He said perception.
So I can't help with investigation.
You can do a perception
He
search.
said
Okay.
perception.
Well then there you go. That's what we had to do.
That's what I wrote because you said perception.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Shut up.
19.
Yes. There are 2 secret doors, one on each end.
Oh,
Like one going up, one going down?
One to the north, one to the south.
Oh, snaps.
I got something here.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
We got some seams. It's like an exit from this hall. Both sides.
God, how are we gonna get them over here? Do you want me to carry one back?
You could jump over.
Halfway to gnome
throw
on
the
shoulders.
rope. You could throw the rope and then
Just drag Finn.
when they go to jump, you can pull the rope towards you.
Just like that.
Just imagine like this little like halfling jump.
Yeah.
You hear me? When they go to run to the edge, you can pull the rope and give them that extra flying. But
Fling him to the end of the hallway. Oh, there are many ways we can do this. So many ways.
Grim, I don't like the way they're talking about it. Like I don't like the way they're looking at it.
We found some secret doors.
You could roll them up.
They
like
know
a tight
that's
burrito.
still on, right? Like
You can
Sunny's
toss
got her
it.
fingers on the button.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we can hear everything you're saying over.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Hey
Damn
guys,
quick folk.
there's lots of traps down here.
We have a real safe way of getting you over.
Just attach this loop to your foot.
Yeah.
All right, make sure it's nice and tight.
Right? Watch your head. Hey,
Your weight wouldn't set the trap.
how are we gonna get?
Oh yeah. Finn's like pants come down. It's just like bare ass across it.
Why don't you ask them if they want us to open the doors first?
Let's just open the doors.
I'm just imagining like you guys open this and then you have to
Grab.
back.
Open them both
You
sides.
is this thing working?
I copy.
All right. What's that mean?
What's that
It
mean?
means I get what you're saying.
All right. We found 2 secret doors down here.
Great. What's that mean?
It was a big pain in the ass to get here, though. You want us to open it?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
You're gonna have to put on your big boy legs.
My big boy legs.
We might need to figure out how to get you all down here.
Well,
Your man pants.
there's a few ways that we could do this. None of them are cheap.
Sunday, you have, as you said, you begin opening the doors. You open the north and the south. Which
Okay.
one do you want to look at first?
North.
As you open the door to the north, you peer inside, and it is a very large storage room. You see right away that there are maybe 100 barrels made out of zirkwood, banded in iron, stacked up nicely. There's a pyramid of barrels in one area of the room, stacked all the way up to 30 feet high. They're all over the place. Each one radiates some sort of magical glyph on the top of the barrel.
To stay out. Don't open. Okay.
Or preservation.
As you look to the south, you see a very much similar shaped room. However, nearly all of the barrels are broken. The pyramid of barrels, like the north one, has been toppled and shattered. The contents long since dried and rotted away.
Does the barrels look like they
Storage
like
for the beer.
exploded with fire? Anything burnt?
Not a fire. It just looks like they've all been broken,
Okay.
Somebody
smashed,
got it.
fallen over, crashed to the ground.
So it's been gone through.
One of them has been discovered, one of them hasn't.
Let's walk in and take a look at the north side.
Yes. The undisturbed room.
Step into the north room. The barrels in there all have that gently glowing rune right on the top of them. But for the generally, it's everything in here looks as it might have looked 600, 700,
Wow.
1,000 years ago.
Any way out?
No, the door you came through.
Is there one that looks like I could pick it up without disturbing the rest?
Yeah, there's plenty of barrels in here. There is the pyramid, of course, but there's also loose barrels that are not stacked
And
up.
they've got the glyph on them?
Yes.
I walk over and I just pick it up. Is it heavy?
Can you pick up 400 pounds?
No.
You do not just pick it up.
I don't think
You
so.
go over and
just
you
pick it
attempt
up.
to pick up this barrel. You put your arms all the way around it, and like.
Are there any carts around?
No.
Do I feel liquid inside?
Oh yeah, it sloshed a lot
It's
in your
sloshing.
attempt to pick it up.
Give me that box.
There is also a dwarven.
Then we've got beer.
There is also
We've got lots and lots of beer.
upon
Do
closer
you hear me? Beer.
You said
upon
beer?
closer,
I hear
closer inspection.
beer.
You're supposed to say copy.
Closer inspection of the barrel, you now see that it itself also has a dwarven script on it.
Oh.
Hey, guess what?
Did you say copy?
Cole can read Dwarven. Bitches. But y'all don't know that shit.
I'm about to
Nobody
find out.
asked Cole about what he can read.
I'm about to find out.
What does it say?
When you're done talking, you say over.
I didn't say all that. Nobody asked
My turn yet?
I thought it was copy.
When you look at the barrels,
That's
you
when you-
see that they're pretty much
Over.
marked. Some of them are marked just a little bit different, but generally the labels on them read Malarican Ale or Undermountain
The name of
Pilsner.
the houses.
Yeah, you also see
Dang.
Deep Home Stout.
Ooh, that tea column stout.
Are you reading this, Cole?
Dude, do you want to stay in here for a little while?
I'm just. Are you reading this?
We don't ever have to leave.
What?
Are you understanding these words? Because you're like making noises of satisfaction over there. Just kind of wondering what's going on.
From what I can tell, they've decided to hang out and drink beer without
Okay.
us.
Let's just go to Skullport.
Yeah. Well, Dwarvish is so close to Orc.
Is it?
Orc uses Dwarven script. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I can read this.
Nice.
They're
Cool.
just names of different Dwarven
Full of
families.
surprises.
I am a man of the sea.
I see that.
Anyway, so we could stay in here and drink for a while.
Drink. Just leave them out there.
I'd find a way for them to get back in
All
here.
right. Let's get drunk first.
No, that's a bad idea. Why are there so many pits?
Disadvantage.
Why are there
Right.
so many pits? If they're carrying beer to and
There's got
fro,
to be a way to deactivate that trap.
Doesn't make-
so.
any sense? Grim, this is where they store all the beer for the room you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Why are there so many traps between here and there?
Dwarves guard their beer with a fierce jealousy.
How do we deactivate the traps?
Mm-hmm.
Seems they shouldn't just be pressure activated. These things weigh 400 pounds.
No. Did I detect this grade in the tunnel? There was like a grade, right?
Yeah, it's ever so slight. You're trying to figure out why would they put that grade in the stone floor
I mean,
for barrels.
we haven't passed the brewery yet. We passed the dispensary. I mean, yeah.
You did pass the brewery.
Oh,
the
we
last
did.
one with the vats.
Oh, that was where they brewed
Yeah.
them? Okay. So they
Yeah.
would brew them in there and
And
then
then
fill the barrels and
Roll
then bring them to
down here.
these storerooms. And there's a grade, so they probably rolled the barrels down the grade
Carts
to
or
the
something.
to the door to store them in.
Maybe the pits aren't what we think. Maybe they're not a trap. Maybe they're where they want to take the beer.
Okay, but
Like
why
a
was
service
Tesla's?
shaft?
They gotta say over. They still didn't say over. Are they still like just
Copy. Copy. Copy.
Who's making these rules up?
All right.
I'm confused.
So hey,
Can you roll one of those, Cole?
it doesn't go uphill. Why was there Teslas?
Can you roll one out of the doorway?
Yeah,
Well, let's roll one out of the doorway and into the pit trap.
Copy.
that sounds like
Over.
a pretty good plan.
Over. Which is
With strength, I try and tip one over.
it? I'll help.
Yep. You were able to do so. It tips over. What ale do you grab?
The good stuff.
I list off all the dwarven names and let Finn choose.
The stout, the ale, the pilsner.
Is there a shandy?
Nope.
Is there a Zima? Like,
A Zima?
you know, like one that tastes like beer,
Like a
but
real life
yeah, like one that tastes like
still have
beer but
that?
doesn't actually like.
Gross.
Okay, the joke is to take the one that doesn't actually.
Oh, to throw
be
down the
good.
hole.
Exactly.
Oh, you're a smart man.
There's like a
You are a smart man.
a American light.
Yeah.
They just don't drink.
Yeah, dude. Like, is there one that says water in case
Yeah.
of emergency?
Black
Like if
label.
there's a fire in the room.
There's one that just says a black label on
You
it.
want to do a history check to find out if you know which ones are the worst?
Guys, just choose the pills.
American wiser.
That's true. The Pilsner.
Yeah, just choose the Pilsner.
Yeah.
Or a lager. You're,
It's gonna be less effective.
yeah.
Yeah. So whatever the lightest beer is.
Like, why do you have to read so much? We just said we're throwing a beer down a trap. What's going on over there?
Look, when I met you guys, you were talking a lot of beer game. Okay.
Listen,
You had a big
that's
beer game.
that's family stuff, okay?
Alright.
Like I don't bring that up to you. It's like, oh, you're talking a lot of work game.
Kind of how we founded our relationship.
Aren't you supposed to say over? He's not following his own rules.
So I roll it, and right when I get to the first one, I'm gonna push it over so it rolls over the trap.
Listen, sometimes
You take the barrel of ale
competition.
right up to the edge, you see there, and you give it a good push, and you roll it, and it rolls right over the trap. It goes, with your strength check, it rolls just past the trap onto the next area before it kind of stops and rocks a little bit and kind of slowly picks up speed backwards to you.
Alright, so I'm only 10 feet, so I kind of take one step so my body's over the pit but not my feet, and I try and start to slow it down as I shuffle back
You
to
reach
stop.
out and you grab it and it stops.
I just want to make sure it doesn't get too much
It's
water.
only just a little bit of a slope, so it doesn't pick up a lot of speed.
But it does not trigger the trap.
No.
400 pounds doesn't trigger the trap.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
Oh, so
Grim, you're a genius.
But
Copy. I mean over.
right,
What do you do?
right. It's too
Oh.
heavy, it doesn't trigger.
yeah. So
what's the weight capacity, guys?
Stand on it.
Sunday, help me push.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. If there's a weight capacity and it's 400 pounds, I go and try to take a step onto one of these.
Dude, don't put your hand in the bag. Don't put your hand in the bag.
What was that? I
Knock it off.
All right, I won't do it. I won't do it, then, guys. I won't do it.
Wild card. Wild
Just for fun, I'm gonna jump on the trap.
this isn't exciting enough.
All right, I'm done. I won't do
candle
it.
wax.
All right, so
Stay where I'm at.
yeah, candle wax the safe word. All right, so I still have rope around Sunday.
Yes.
All right. It's around my elbow. I'm holding the rope. Push with me. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yes. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we start running down the hallway
rolling it up
with the
gradual
barrel.
to the first pit.
We're gonna push it
Right.
as we go.
You tied yourselves to each other.
No. I've got her. I've got her.
I'm still
She's
tied
got it
up.
around her waist.
And you just
I just
coiled
have
it up.
one on my arm. I have
Yeah.
it connected to my. I'm holding it.
Right, you coiled it up and it's on your arm.
Yeah.
So
So,
if
if
I
I
fall
see
and
her
rips his
dropping a
arm
pit,
off.
I can yank her up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
okay.
that's all.
And the two of you are pushing this barrel.
Gonna walk,
You start
run down
pushing
the
the
hallway.
barrel, yeah, and you get going. You pick up some speed. You get right over and you push the barrel and you're going and push your dexterity saving throw, both of you. As the pit trap opens up beneath you, the barrel begins falling. It slides open, and
How far away are they?
50, 40 feet.
I cast Feather Fall. My reaction.
Oh wait. Okay.
On which one?
All of them. I can cast it on multiple targets.
Okay, you cast
it's
Feather Fall
on
on the
five.
two of them.
9.
The
Five
two of
falling
you begin
creatures.
falling slowly into the pit trap. The barrel crashes down and careens into the pit trap 20 feet below you.
I mean, I make
they're
my save
falling.
at 20 and I'll pull Sunday out.
So you were able to jump backwards. Sunday, you continue to fall.
I got the
forward.
rope, man.
Yeah, you're able to jump
Yay.
backwards.
Guys.
No, wait.
Sunday,
The barrel goes down and splash.
it explodes into the bottom of this pit. Sunday, you're able to see 20 feet down. It is a pit,
Just a
20
pit.
feet down. And,
Bunch of booze at the bottom.
yep.
Hey.
And Cole pulls the rope.
Well, I guess if Featherfall is on her, right?
doesn't have
I
any
still gradually keep falling though.
Well, no. So Cole takes a second to absorb what just happened, and I'm standing above the pit with a basically weightless Sunday. who's
So
slowly.
Sunday is falling into the pit.
Okay. So as soon as the rope is taut and she's not in any danger,
Yeah, she's.
I
So
take in the
Sunday
situation
falls
and I do a
down.
perception.
She falls down like 6 feet.
And you're telling me it's 20 foot down?
20 feet down. Sunday, you're probably about 6-7 feet into this pit, and then a spring mechanism pops it back up,
Shit.
pinches the rope. The floor mechanism has reconnected itself. Sunday, you're inside of the pit.
I just
the
want
rope
you to
still
know that I
connected
know
to
how
me?
alone you feel right now.
Wait, she got the walkie-talkie still?
Shit.
If you're
Sunday,
listening
you
to
can't
this,
see anything either, right?
Oh, I have the goggles.
Oh, do you? So from down here,
Does
you
Paul
are
have like enough
actually
strength to
from
do the
here-
rope thing on the opposite side?
from here. Follow. You were not follow. You messed me up. From here, Sunday, you're able to see the spring mechanism on the underside of this particular
Okay.
trap.
Okay.
And it is here that you actually can see on where you can deactivate it. You see that it itself does seem to have some sort of magical dwarven inscription on it.
Okay. Doesn't do me no good.
Nope. Likely has something to do with the fact that the barrel can go over it, but for some reason it's still triggered. And as for the rest of it, it is purely mechanical.
Okay, I will try to trigger it so it opens up. Just start.
Okay.
From what you can see down here, in order to trigger it on this side or above, it's going to take a... But with the rope in the way, I'm going to make it a little bit easier. It's going to take a strength check to open it now.
Fuck.
Let me help you.
you're good at those.
Can you hear? Can they hear me? Hey!
You've got the walkie-talkie.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I handed it to Cole.
It's also pinched shut, but it's not like as much as
14?
it was.
What do you
see down
there? 14.
Not enough to pry it open,
Fuck.
but Cole is
trying to
able
force
to
it?
assist.
Yeah, I'll assist.
Okay, so the two of
Do
you
you want me to
together.
roll or do you want to roll?
Go ahead.
He already rolled a 14. What's your guys' strength check total?
Well, I got a 15
Total-
minus 1.
Total strength score of 21.
So I'm 18. What's your total score?
8. 26.
So 26. If that's
Cool.
what you're going for.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
So the two of you are able to work at this. You get together and you're pulling, you're
Like-
pushing, you're prying, you're trying to get things in there and wiggle it open, and finally you get enough pressure on there that the latch begins to kind of swing open a little bit again.
Okay.
And Sunday, if you pull on the rope and you pull on the rope, you're able to pull her back out and free.
out of here.
That was
close. I'm like on the ground. Alright, there's a mechanism underneath. There's some weird writing. I'm not going back in there.
Hey, hey!
How long did your spell last?
It went away like 20 minutes ago. However long it took you to get out of that hole, and then minus a minute. That's how long ago it disappeared.
Thanks for the warning.
Well,
All right. Looks like we can.
we don't need to go back down there.
I mean, I could push a barrel and then jump the hole, and then push the barrel and then jump the hole. If you guys, I mean, what are we gonna do with that 400 pounds of beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drink it.
Now? Now.
After that
You
fall,
wanna
I
drink
could use a
400
drink
pounds of
'cause
beer
I
now.
peed
Is
myself
Why
a
do you
little
think?
bit.
Why do you think Finn spent all that time cleaning up the brewery?
Yeah, we could just put it inside of one of the vats and then come back here anytime we want.
What we do, we set up shop.
This is home base number 2. Catch up to where
Sick of this.
get onto our level, Cole.
No,
Take
let's
this
get
gnome
out of here.
mentality.
This is a dead-end
set up
dwarven
shop.
beer hideout. We gotta go. We gotta
get out of here, Cole.
Yeah, let's make like a tree and
Waste
leave.
Yeah, let's
Time,
make
Cole.
like a keg and
Roll.
roll.
Okay. Sunday, make 2 more rolls. Same thing. We're getting over the last 2 pits.
Is that a natural one?
1.
That is a natural 1.
Yeah.
It's a
Hit the trap.
I mean, obviously.
Just fall on my face.
Wait, Sunday
Still
does
got the
not
rope.
weigh 400 pounds.
No, that's not the deal.
My understanding is that's probably the room. But I don't know.
With your assistance, you make the jump. Cole gives you that extra push that you need, but you're unable to carry that force with you
Just totally
for your
flubbed it up.
for your acrobatics. You flub it. You hit right there on the bottom, right at the edge, and it triggers the trap. Get dexterity saving throw.
I'll take that. 23.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
much better.
I need you guys to build me the hallway, please.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, build me the hallway.
What?
And we're gonna take a break.
What?
Pete, how long is this hallway? Because there's
Just a beer storage hallway, we say.
But the bunch of
Okay,
pissed
everyone,
off
we're gonna
dwarves.
see you soon.
Yeah, you know.
Like, subscribe, friend us, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna swap it to the map cam so we can watch us build the map.
So if she's falling, can I use my reaction again and just Go.
Pardon my rage.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're back.
What just happened was they were attempting to jump over the pits once again. However, this time, what are you laughing about over there?
Pits.
However, this time something
Tragic.
tragic.
We don't
Is
know.
it tragic? You don't know yet. I mean, do I make
landed
you
on my
guys
face.
get out the tiles for good events?
Of course.
Have I before? I don't know. Maybe.
Here's some treasure.
Yeah.
And here's some treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good point, Cole. In all these tiles, there's not one pile of treasure.
So, Sunday,
Yes.
your feet landed on that pit trap.
Yes.
Your dexterity save caught you.
Yes.
Saved you even. You managed to pull
Saved.
through and land on your feet. However, the trap sprung. The doors fell open.
Sunday goes, I made it. I'm good, guys. I'm good.
And rising up out of the pit behind you is a zombie beholder.
Oh my god!
Revenge!
The pit's closed.
No,
No.
it fell down. The zombie beholder is let free.
Fuck.
And
We just
rises
killed
up.
the last one too easy. That's what happened. Is it between Sunday and I?
Are we rolling initiative right
Yeah,
now?
roll initiative. It gets a surprise
I
round.
cast cutting words.
Freaking
It
dick.
gets a surprise round.
I still get to cast my cutting words on it.
Yeah. For the initiative roll. It's an ability check.
It's a surprise round.
Yeah. Right.
Still
So,
an ability
so
check.
he
So-
still
But
gets
it's a reaction.
Yeah. I
And
can see
during
him
a
right now
surprise
coming
round,
out.
you do not get actions.
It's a reaction though. It's not an action.
A reaction is an action. It's got the word action in the word.
Okay, hold on. Using that logic, he can never do it on initiative.
On a surprise round, no.
We're not affecting the surprise round. We're affecting this initiative order.
Like
That's
even,
what he's trying to
Even
do.
if I got my own surprise round, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I mean,
No. He's
Like the beholder still
we're
gets his
crossing
surprise round.
we're crossing wires.
Finn's
All
just-
we're affecting is the initiative. He's not trying to stop it from acting before us.
exactly.
Yes.
But on a surprise round,
Right.
you don't get any actions. No action, no reaction, no move action, no free action.
Okay.
You don't even get free action.
All right. So you
On
act.
any initiative
We're
order,
just trying to get initiative out of the way.
Right.
If you want to have him do his action before we enroll initiative, that's fine. Do it now.
You'll still get to do
By
it.
the time we roll
Just-
initiative, he's going to use his ability.
Okay.
that's the thing though,
So-
is that he can't because he can't
He's
do
gonna
it
make
when
us
he's
roll initiative
surprised.
right now while we do the surprise round.
He can't use his reaction when he's surprised. He can use it on any other initiative time, if whether you guys have the surprise or if the monsters are not surprised or you're not surprised. But when the monster has a surprise,
You make the rules.
Surprise! No cutting words for you.
Okay.
I gotta. What is going on?
roll initiative.
I did.
Got it?
It's a 4 again.
A 4.
Yeah.
Timber's not going anywhere.
Put me at the bottom.
Okay.
Hey, white sharpie.
Paula, slightly above you. Anyone above 20?
That's my brother.
Subscribe.
What's up,
11.
Justin?
Or 12.
Thanks, bro.
12.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
white sharpie.
Okay. Sunday?
I got a 12.
12. That's right.
Yeah.
Cole?
8.
8.
Let's see. Familiar gets a 9.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
He said wow.
Familiar got a 9.
Yep.
That is Finn.
Oh, 16.
There we go. Okay. Zombie beholder. It's risen up out of a pit just behind Sunday. You feel the looming presence of something rising up behind you. As you look back over your shoulder, you see Cole already
It smells worse than I do.
trying to get his actions together, trying to react before anything else can happen, but the beholder was already set and ready to go.
Bastard. Beholder.
Okay.
I'm never gonna like beholders.
I don't think you're supposed to as a player. Unless I'm missing
I don't
something.
even think they're cool anymore.
Perhaps.
Target that he can see. It's gonna hit you Sunday. First thing. And it immediately targets Sunday with an eye ray.
What if you're using your action to avoid being hit by a fireball or something?
If you're not surprised, you could. Sunday, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
If you're surprised, you can't use reaction.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, what's the benefit of being surprised?
Yeah.
10.
10?
Yeah.
I think if you're in surprise state, because I think it's a state of surprise.
It is.
You can't use reaction. You are very wise, my friend.
Sunday.
Yeah.
The massive green rotting orb of flesh and milky white eye above you peers up, and with this jaw kind of unhinging on one side, dropping open, its tongue lazily drooping forward and ichor dripping into the pit below it. The doors now closing themselves back up. One of its eye rays up top. This black electrical energy sort of fizzles through the air and strikes down towards you. You try to dodge out of the way, but it strikes you into the back, and immediately you feel the energy course through your body and out through the front. You're going to take 45 force damage.
Oh, baby. That puts me at 0, because I was at 45 hit points.
Oh my god.
You just killed her. You just killed her.
Yeah.
Sunday.
You just disintegrated Sunday.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Sunday, the force damage
0.
completely envelops over the rest of you, and it disintegrates your body into ash.
Seen that coming.
Do you have something?
Yeah,
Do you have something you want to say out loud before your body just goes? I don't feel very good, Mr.
Yeah,
Cole.
I'm out. Mommy.
Ouch.
$2,500, boys.
That is the rest of everyone for the surprise round. Bad guy had gotten his turn. It goes back to him again. He will turn around. No, he doesn't turn around. He's actually going to move forward, and he targets Fala next.
Attack of opportunity.
He's not moving anywhere.
Oh, I thought you said he moved forward.
No, he's turned forward. I thought he was going to turn around, but he stays turned that way. He doesn't know that you're there necessarily. Oh, no, he does, because he can see everything, but... He targets Fala. Fala has to make a Constitution saving throw. Fala fails it. Fala is going to take damage as this other beam of purple energy fizzles up in this other beholder's eye stalk and lances out with a shot, just a straight beam. It strikes into Fala, into Fala's wooden frame, and Fala stumbles backwards, and you see that the wood composite material of Fala begins to turn black and begin to crumble in ways. Fala staggers a little bit and falls to the side, but keeps their composure. I apologize, Finn. I just messed up. Finn, you actually get to go before Fala takes that damage.
Oh, cool. Searing with white hot anger. Seeing Sunday just disintegrating in front of him.
Just in the wind, dude.
Is there even that?
No.
There's not even that.
It's a pile of dust,
There's
like Infinity Stone.
nothing.
Yeah.
I use my reaction, I look over to Grim, and I say, how many spell slots do you have left?
I've got enough magic in me for 7 times worth.
Take my love, my anger, all of my sorrow, and I slice my hand and throw blood into his eyes. I cast Bane. Give me a spell, a charisma?
What does he have to beat, Finn?
50.
He gets an 11.
I rolled a 20.
Oh. Wow.
He gets an 11. The beholder zombie fails it. Oh, yeah.
Big ring.
Let that be worth it. I don't want anyone else dying. God,
Before,
that was way too fast. I have 45 hit points. Okay.
You have 45 hit points?
Yeah.
So it's Cole. Really? You didn't rest.
Yeah. I was at
Nothing
45
like
hit
one
points.
zombie beholder fight to the next without a rest.
Okay.
Can I get I want to get a quick shot of this before that ring goes on there. Oh no!
Before the ring goes on?
Yeah. And
With my bonus action.
I hope everybody gets a good view of like my forehead on there.
Right.
Yeah, it is pretty good right now.
Take a picture, phone. Oh my god. I am so sorry, Sunday.
Shit happens. It's the game.
I'm glad you could be here for that. and,
Me too.
you know,
I was
not
like,
me.
God, maybe I shouldn't have
You're
showed up.
here.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh man.
Like if Jesse had control, he would have rolled 20s out of the win.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I yell out,
What save was it?
I've got the brie of the tiger, a fighter burning like sacred fire, 'cause I am a halfling and you're gonna hear me roar. Yeah! And I inspire my friend Cole.
I'm gonna
Take this fucker down!
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I take my movement and I run to the side right here.
Yeah, knock the walls down.
All that teenage angst.
Knocks the walls
I
down.
just like hide to the side.
Where's Grim? Is he up there?
You're right.
I try to like avoid his sight as much as possible.
Okay.
Actually,
Take my
Get
D8.
closer to the ground. Yeah, thank you, sir.
That and that was the initiative part that I goofed up. So at that point, the beholder shoots that purple ray, strikes Fala. Fala has staggered and is taking on some sort of damage.
Necromantic damage.
Something dark and terrible, but Fala is still standing.
Since I don't use my reaction for Bardic Inspiration, can I use my reaction to figure out what's going on there?
You gave me inspiration.
I use my bonus action for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I misunderstood, sorry.
I'll make a medicine check. It's an 18.
With your 18 to medicine, you can see that Fala is definitely very, very, very hurt. It appears to be some sort of magical energy that is decaying Fala's form.
Is this like reoccurring, like per round? With an 18?
With or without an 18, you have no reason to believe so. But it does look like Fala's rotting away.
Oh, Jesus.
Sunday disappeared. Follow rotting.
Okay. Sunday.
I'm dead.
Oh, I.
Take me off.
Jesus, brutal. Brutal.
Fala.
Rub it in, bud.
Damn. Awkward.
Payback. Don't go to sleep.
Fala is going to take their turn. Fala the construct, Warforged. Taking a shot with the short bow, seeing that Sunday has disintegrated into ash and being struck by this beam, is like, no! No! And fires off her crossbow, light crossbow. Flies through the air. Her attack is going to hit. Fala does. Nice. 8, 9, 10. Got it. The first shot fires very well, flies through the air, strikes the zombie beholder, center of the eye. However, the zombie does not seem to mourn that hit much. Please move Fala to behind timbers. That's Fala's turn. Familiar.
My familiar is going to ready the flyby action to give Cole
You can use that. I don't have your mini right now.
to give Cole advantage when he attacks.
Okay. That's familiar. Cole.
Logistics, is that just for one attack?
I'm gonna have to read it in more in depth, but
It's not for my whole attack action, or is it just one attack?
I don't know. I believe it just gives you advantage. So you have.
The whole attack
I think
action?
it's for your turn, yeah. I believe you have advantage on your turn.
Okay. If not, I was going to attack recklessly, and I don't think AC is going to come into play when he just decides to strike back at me anyway. So It doesn't matter. So Cole's going to rage.
I have the perioptic wound closure on. Does that stabilize me at 0 or with it doesn't help, does it?
Yes, bro.
Okay. Didn't think so. I just thought, I'm like, oh wait, I got that. Does that do anything? Just thought I'd ask.
Okay, so the answer's no. Okay, rolling with advantage. Cole rages. Tattoos all glow. The spirit of my father flies up behind me, and we both start striking down at this zombie beholder. Does a 16 hit?
16 is a hit. Yes.
Okay, I do 9 damage on the first shot. Second shot. Come on, give me a 20. Okay, so that's 20, 26 is a hit, and that's 11 damage on the second shot.
Sorry, that was 11 on the second, and how much on the first?
9, I think.
9? Okay.
Anyone confirm?
Yeah, it was 9.
So 20 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
20 damage.
Perfect. With your axe, Cole, you
Slash bang.
cut deep into the beholder, your blade seeking deep, removing large swaths of flesh from its form. And that brings us down to Timbers. Why do I have this big D20?
I'll take it.
Alright.
It's Timber's turn. I yell out, "Can you make it to the door?"
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I begin casting a spell,
Okay.
for which you will have to make a save.
Can I see them?
What?
Can I see him?
See who?
You tucked yourself in pretty good.
The beholder?
No, and it's a save, so it wouldn't matter. Sorry.
16.
Fail.
I cast Fireball.
Tell him what ability?
Dex.
I failed it.
Okay. I'm like, that was a lot of. I think he was trying to ask if you were counterspelling.
I don't know if these things.
That's why he was. That's how he was big.
Yeah.
I don't believe beholders can counterspell. Maybe Xanathar can. We don't know. Oh!
It's
a lot of dice. You.
That is a lot of dice.
12, 13, 14,
Kill it with fire.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 31.
31
31 fire damage
from a fireball.
from a fireball.
Does he have to make that save?
You can target in front.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like,
Oh, yeah,
Right?
I'm definitely
Target
targeting it
So
to
you-
save my friend. I'm
You
not gonna-
bring up this massive ball of fire. You just conjure up this. Normally, a fireball is something you can hurl with one hand, maybe two, but you just really pump the magic into this thing, bring it up, and almost beach ball style volleyball serve. Thunk, missiles down, explodes into the stone and erupts down the hallway. The backdraft almost singeing Cole, almost blasting your way. Like the explosion bigger than you expected it could have been. The zombie beholder roars up. Its petrified old teeth gnashing together, parts of its lower jaw still not clicking in, and flesh sloughs off of the skull.
Still floating.
Still floating. Finn.
Oh wait, I'm not done though. I
Oh.
wanna get back into the cubby, and
Can't make it to the door.
you want me to make it to the door? You did yell that, but
I mean, 25 right at the doorway.
I can't see myself leaving Cole, dude, and it can see me right there.
You can't shut the door as soon as you get into it.
He's at the doorway at 25. You can't get to the other side.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck back into the alcove.
Oh.
Okay. And you're attempting to get out of his sight line.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as a bonus
really close.
action, I am going to cast the movement spell. Expeditious Retreat. And that's it.
Okay. On who? Yourself?
Me, yeah.
Okay. Can you target other people with that?
I don't think so.
Alright.
Holy moly.
That was Timbers. Now it's
Yep.
Finn.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
They left you.
I need my melee companion.
Right?
You're in
Dust in the
trouble.
wind, dude. Powder. Not even powder now. That fireball just took me out. What was left of me.
It's a range of self. Just
Okay. I'm going to guiding bolt him. As I come around the corner, I bring up sacred flames, or I bring up a sacred flame into my hand, and it forms into a bolt, and I cast it at this creature. I'm casting it at second level.
And is that his AC or is he have to
It's an
save?
attack,
Okay.
spell attack.
Come on.
16
There you
plus
go.
7.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Damage.
So it's 48. I need some more guys.
48 at second level.
I believe so.
No, you upped it.
oh, 48.
What level did you cast it at?
Here.
Second level.
There you
Oh,
go.
second.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
I'm sorry.
D6s, guys. I always screw this up.
Here, take this.
I got big ones.
It's dangerous to get along.
It is dangerous to go alone. Cole's gonna just run back this way, take a right, and go into the beer room. Shut the door.
Comes back with a dustpan.
Drink. No, there ain't no dust after that fireball.
It's 5d6.
Yes.
Here's a couple you can.
Got enough? Need one more?
One more.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Come on. High numbers.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
12.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16.
6 and 6? Where are the others?
You got
There's a 4 here.
Oh, I didn't see that. My bad.
It's radiant damage, and now all attacks that are after this will have advantage on
The next.
them. The next attack. As he is now golden with fairy dust, I guess. Back around this corner again.
Alright. Alright, bad guy.
The zombie beholder and begins choking on it radiant damage. You see it flare up inside of it. All of the eye stalks begin channeling that radiant energy as it kind of like begins popping. Ichor and mucus begin drizzling and splattering the walls and gore. The creature does not have line of sight of you at the end of the hall. It turns its attention on Cole. It powers up one of its eye rays, fires out.
Oh god.
Cole,
Yes.
Constitution saving throw.
That's good.
You got the dice too.
Oh, come on.
Constitution's not an advantage because I'm raging, right? It's just athletics.
Just strength and athletics.
16?
16 is a pass. As this eye fires up and this black beam of energy lances up, strikes forward. You manage to block most of it and duck out of the way, but it strikes you in the upper shoulder.
Ouch.
Suddenly, right at that spot, it plusses up, bulges, oozes out. Black veins begin to turn into necrosis and reach out and immediately begin trying to spread to your heart, but your body fights off most of it.
Oh, Jesus.
What's half of
That's
36?
I
18.
take away 8
Yeah.
as I cutting words it with my reaction.
So 18 minus. How's your cutting words work?
I have to see the object.
Do you?
You said it was 18?
Yeah, I think
18.
I can. I think I have to actually see them, guys.
I don't know.
Well, look it up. We'll
I
see.
think so too.
We'll see what happens.
Alright. I'm still up.
We've looked that up.
That's his
before.
turn.
It's pretty close.
Fala comes back.
This turn.
Yeah.
Fala comes back around the corner. Fala's going to fire off another crossbow bolt.
You guys see.
Fala, their bolt flies through the air, sails over the top of the beholder. It's a miss. Fala ducks back around the wall again.
Oh god.
Familiar.
Familiar. Well, it's not really necessary. Flies back to me.
Okay. Familiar flies back to you. Cole.
Yeah. I swing recklessly.
You have advantage from guiding bolt, just so you know.
On this one, and this attack. Well, I have to directly say it. I have to say it at the beginning of my turn.
Oh yeah.
So I'm recklessly attacking. Come on, give me a 20, baby. That's 17. That's pretty good. Oh, and 10. That's good. 17 damage on the first shot. With 25 to hit. So 17.
17 damage on the first attack.
Yeah. Is that enough? It's getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close.
So
Sunday!
the beholder,
Hey,
the undead beholder, makes a saving throw with its undead
damn
fortitude.
it.
Oh, I'm trying to
How much damage did you say?
17.
17. Passes it.
Attack again! You're going down! Yeah, that's an 18 and a 19 natural. That's not as much damage this time, but 9 damage.
9 damage.
God, couldn't we have taken a freaking short rest? What were we thinking?
The attack once
I thought we were
again.
gonna drink and then short rest.
Yeah.
Honestly did.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Your attack once again pierces deep into the beholder, enough to be a killing blow, but
No, save! No!
Just knock it out and it falls down the hole.
despite the fact that the beholder's cranium is split open and falling in 2 different directions from that attack, the beholder zombie still is animated.
So you, Graham.
Timbers.
Oh my god. Okay. One of magic missiles strikes out, blasts into this thing with 3 magic missiles.
Okay, didn't see that coming, but it's an interesting play, Carol. Let's go ahead and see what it gets him.
Yeah. It gets some lots of
5,
fours.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Magic missile after magic missile flies through the earth, blowing pieces of the beholder off even further still.
Yes.
It's more of an amalgamation of rotten mass now. It doesn't even resemble a beholder, but it makes it save. You said how much?
12.
12?
Don't forget Bane.
Oh yeah, have you been rolling with Bane?
On the saving throws?
Yeah.
I have not,
Save against
but
magic missile.
That's what I will roll.
he was rolling high, so it wouldn't have saved him yet. But 12,
Damnation.
12 you said.
Yes.
That's it. That's it.
Yes. Thank God.
How does it die?
Thank you. Fucking Christ.
I mean, it's just each one that slams into it vaporizes this another portion and another as pieces of it just disappear the way that it made our friend disappear not so long ago.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
What are you looking at?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm still just in
Oh
shock
my
that I can be
God.
completely surprised. Like that's... I'm in shock.
Man, that thing disintegrated her. Where's Sunday?
She just died in front of us. She didn't even get a chance.
You died in front of us. You're here.
Well, on the lighter side, she's free recurse.
This cannot be how we keep solving this.
And dies at
Oh my god.
What do we do, guys? I feel like we gotta heal Cole and stuff.
Oh,
Fala.
We need to rest.
we gotta get you over those traps and out of here.
Just standing leap over each one.
You should pick up your stuff for her.
Is there stuff?
Looking over where Sunday
I guess
was.
magic items aren't affected.
Sunday's magical items have indeed dropped to the floor,
Yeah. Including the dagger?
including the dagger.
Oh, I don't touch that shit.
dagger, rapier.
I use my weapon to
necklace.
scoop it into the bag of holding. I'm not touching it.
Bag of holding. I have a bag of holding too.
Oh, okay. Well,
The
then
bag of holding is intact.
I attempt to put everything that I find on the ground into the bag of holding that I find on the ground.
And so you all
Oh my god.
make your way to hunker down inside of
Oh my
the
God.
old tap room
Cole the twice cursed.
and take a rest.
Oh my god.
My necklace.
Will you just keep the list, bro? Oh my god.
Just those
That
three
was
pieces.
shitty.
Those 3 pieces. In the bag.
Oh my
4.
god.
How could it
45
have?
hit points
How
exactly.
could it have
Kicked me in
been
the balls so bad.
in the
man.
trap, risen up, and then surprised us between the two of us?
I could be wrong. It could be
Oh my god,
48.
it sucks.
It could be 46, but I'm thinking 45.
If I had any
really
chance,
I
I would
am,
have
so
just
I'm like,
fucking
fuck.
stopped with the cutting words right there, man.
Oh,
Papers at home.
It's brutal. That was fucking
are we
brutal.
calling it?
I think
Is
we're
this like
calling it.
Oh
Is
my
this TOA
God.
again? Jesus.
I know. No, you guys are treating it like Tomb of Annihilation. You gotta move a little faster.
No, I'm like, oh, there's probably snakes or something at the bottom of this, or some some fucking bullshit
Just
like.
a pit. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh my god.
Like, how did this beholder get in there? What was he doing? Because you know the dwarves didn't put a zombie beholder in there. That dumbass beholder got himself trapped in there.
Yeah, probably.
And we just like let him out
Let him out.
basically. And he was
Let
like,
him out.
meat sacks.
So you just had to have one of us fail a acrobatics roll?
He failed it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
If we hadn't failed it, we would have just jumped through it and nothing.
If you hadn't failed it, you would have gone right by that, and it wouldn't have been a thing tonight.
Dude, that hurts
Son of a
because you
bitch.
just told us like 5 minutes ago that the fucking door is right there. Right?
Oh.
Anguish.
I am very excited for you guys to move on to the next area.
Who's got a drink?
Yeah.
We got to toast to Sunday
my God.
before the stream is over.
To Sunday, plenty.
Here's to Sunday.
She definitely
here,
doesn't
at
want to
least
get
take a drink of
resurrected.
This or something.
Sunday,
Sunday.
they do not have the money to
Sunday.
resurrect you, so.
Sunday's family does though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
man.
true.
Are you guys going back again?
Doesn't stop me.
We all just talked about this.
We just talked about this.
Alright.
Like literally hours ago.
So, poof, Sunday's awake.
Yeah, we go all the way back right now. We bring her back and then we spend another 10 days up the top and have ourselves a cup of tea back in the pub.
Who are you gonna tell? Who are you gonna tell? My brother? My mom?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell your brother first and then he's gonna
You have
probably
the
murder
necklace.
us.
I had it turned into a period of wound closure, so
Oh,
it's a
man.
magic item.
He is going to murder us, by the
You're
way.
gonna shit.
Why?
Dude, like we just let his sister
You
die.
can let shit happen.
Well, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Alright, so is she like cured now?
And plus,
Yeah, man. Come on, let's just do this. Like, we go back, we come back. Like, 10 days go by.
but
You
we
know?
have no idea.
Death has no
what
meaning,
deals have
dude.
been
Come on,
made
let's
for
do this.
Sunday's soul.
Yeah,
right?
like we
Her
Well, I guess we'll
family
find
are
out right
devil
now.
worshippers.
we asked the castle lanterns for a little raise.
It's 25,000 gold. So, how much time are you guys gonna take off?
We take a quick 10 day. Okay, we just
A
go
quick
back to
10
the
day.
top.
We're just gonna take a quick week, to wait for somebody to pay for a friend to be resurrected.
Exactly.
Well, we will have to talk about that later. I'm kind of curious to see what might be going on in chat. Anybody saying anything up there?
I've been lagging all night, so I think
Somebody
I
said,
missed
"Yeah,
the
buddy." I
chat.
don't know how long ago.
Badger says, "What's up with
Oh,
Ghost
man.
Grandpa?" I don't know
What does
that
Ghost
means,
Grandpa do?
man.
I don't know
Yeah,
who that is.
I don't know. Who
Oh,
Ghost
man.
Grandpa is, man.
Oh, that's my spirit. Oh, yeah, what are you talking about?
Ghost Grandpa.
My spirit guardian kind of thing.
Diamantes, yeah.
Yes, the ancestral guardian is the barbarian path that I took. He does a lot of cool stuff. Mostly softens the blow of damage against my party. So unlike all the other barbarian classes that add damage, this one absorbs damage for the party. It's pretty cool.
No bummers,
It
guys.
is
We
cool.
gotta keep the moving.
Oh my
tattoos
god!
galore.
No, I'm
The show must go on.
so.
Yes.
I'm so
Do we
broken,
just go straight
dude.
up?
That's fucked, man.
I mean, our curses aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, right?
We don't have any reason to
Right.
rush.
You guys can count
I'm
it
not
up with
touching
yours
that
now. I
dagger,
mean,
man.
Sunday's cured.
Yeah, I mean, I could go chop wood for a living. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Grim's the only one who has a problem now.
Yeah.
I can't kill anything. Okay.
Okay.
Cole became a pacifist.
Taking up levels in Monk.
Hey guys, we did it. Good game, good campaign. This is the wrap up.
Next week, new character.
Yeah, there we go. We'll start playing as the B team that we ran.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is all the whole point to it.
The
Like,
lead.
Yeah, because we're the
We
B
did this
team.
on
yeah,
That's
we're
what I'm
the
saying.
B team.
We're the
We're
fucking
the B team.
Heather is the A team.
Yeah.
Anyone who's still watching, we did have a one shot about a month and a half or 2 months ago of another group of our adventurers that went down into the Mad Mage to help with the lady.
Lady
Silverhand.
Silverhand.
Later on,
Yeah.
Silverhand.
Not Vajra.
Rawls
this
chosen is what they are.
And we have a similar quest that they had to go down there and find out why her power is dwindling.
Yep.
Yeah,
'Cause they weren't able to
we're gonna
figure it
pick up
out.
their mantle again soon
Mm-hmm.
and play
But we
another
did
play
throw
another
out
one
the
shot as
DM's
those characters.
ideas last time too, because we were supposed to lose something.
Well,
We recovered it.
the B team.
Is that Reginald's gauntlet?
You wouldn't know.
No, Cole wouldn't know. I'd frickin' know.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, he's the only one that was a ranking member.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, where?
So my other character is like
Plot thickens.
devote Claire paladin to Lady Silverhand. So it might be his gauntlet that we just
and
found.
we're all their bootlickers.
Right.
Except for Fred, your mom.
Yeah.
So Jesse's got to think about how he's gonna let us wiggle out of Sunday's death.
Yeah, come on.
We don't need to do this on camera.
Come on,
though.
the only person like who can't get wished back.
Maybe we can
is-
put a poll
Listen,
up on the website.
listen, the only person who can't get wished back by the Magic Dragon is Grim and Cole.
Wish back by Magic Dragon.
Because we don't have enough money. Like Sunday's the only person who can get like a free get out of hell sign.
Yeah, that's true. If any of the rest of us die, we are.
Yeah, like if we all die ever again, like we don't have enough money to do shit. Like the only person who really feasibly could would be Sunday, and the only person who would help her would be her family.
Right. But would they let her just go off adventuring again?
Oh yeah, right. You just died. You gonna go back
Yeah.
down there?
Right?
I mean, you're.
Oh,
gonna be
there are
scared, right?
consequences.
Oh yeah.
There are consequences, and already I'm like,
Jesse's demonic ideas.
Well,
Well, come on. In AL, you could
devilish
get
ideas.
resurrected by like having like just being a part of a faction.
Yeah, with a body.
Without a body?
Yeah, with 45,000 gold.
Yeah, we're only wolf rank in the Zentarum though.
yeah,
That's like rank 2 or some shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Why would Sunday go back down after her curse is lifted? If she gets res, dude, she's out
To help
Right?
our friends.
to help us. Okay.
That'd be.
I don't know. I think Graham and I can live with our ailments. We've seen enough death. We'll have to think about this.
Yeah, guys, let's go start building a sky.
It's up to you guys.
We're fucking bringing you back Sunday. Even if I have to murder a devil for it.
Man.
Devils are always watching us. That's another reason to get rid of this curse.
That's a good point, Graham. You know,
Well-
like, you don't want to unleash WMDs into like the 7 hells, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I constantly have an Arcana
Maybe this.
looking through the ring, watching us.
Yeah, I forgot.
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah,
I guess it all depends on how the resurrection of Sunday goes.
Yeah.
But our plan is most definitely to go up
That's
and get her
that's
res.
got to be what the next episode is called.
Oh, man.
Resurrection of Sunday Plenty.
Yeah.
Boy, it was just last episode we did a ritual though.
God, guys, I'm having deja vu. Man, Sunday's not gonna have a belly button anymore, too. Yeah, it's your choice.
Oh, I like my belly button. Thank you.
Man.
Sunday's resurrection is going to be very different. You know, she'll be born.
I was picturing. It's like it's over a cauldron of blood, and she just like comes out of it,
Rises
like
out.
blood all over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hellboy, like what was this? The bad guy,
Oh, that dude.
Rasputin.
I mean, I've never seen Hellboy.
Okay, never mind.
Man.
Yeah.
One of the guys back out of like an ocean.
Why don't we call Spain?
It's okay.
Thank you everybody for watching. It's been fun.
Yep.
We could maybe
DM smiling.
we
so
could maybe
he's
put some
satisfied.
right, exactly. Maybe we can put some updates on what we're talking about on the Facebook page. Anyone who's watching, friend us on Facebook, and we'll just put little tidbits throughout the week on what we're thinking.
Continue watching on
Chronicles of the Coast. We've got a group on Facebook.
Yeah, there's a little like a fan group basically, right?
Yeah.
Where you can just join
Yeah.
and chat and post things.
Maybe we'll try and put updates on that on Twitter
Yeah.
this week.
That's a good idea.
Okay, thanks everyone for watching.
You guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.